Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Every Monday, 11:30 a.m. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go.
Welcome to the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. I go by the name of Astonish, and I'm surrounded by my brothers, man. To the left of me, my man Javito.
What up?
And to the left of him, we got the Reapster.
What's good?
Yes, sir. Chris Ill and High Speed ain't with us today. Hopefully they'll be back for next episode. But y'all will not see me next episode as I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing I'm pulling a hobby.
I'm hoping that everyone else does show up today because I know one of our castmates had a little stomach problem this week as well.
Bubble guts, man. Bubble guts. You know,
Okay.
hey.
Mr. Bubbles.
We all fall victim to it sometimes, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, you know, next week it could be you.
I just want to point out the fact that Chris Ill said that Speed had bubble guts, and then Chris Ill turned around and got bubble gut.
Oh, damn. That means it's me next week.
Yeah, see? It's contagious.
Yeah.
You got him.
I'm going to take some Pepto that morning, Monday morning. When I wake up, I got to be good, you know?
Yeah, you gotta be proactive.
Alka-Seltzer, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Get rid of the
But
bubbles.
you know what?
Karma's a real thing.
My pay not getting docked
Why not?
because out of the whole podcast, I've only missed one episode. I think
I'm gonna call cap on that. I know.
Yeah.
I could think of clearly of one other episode that you missed.
no, the only one other episode that I missed, we all missed, and it was due to some tragic events that happened. That was the only other episode I ever missed. I only missed one episode.
I don't care. You still getting docked.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, everybody getting docked. Chris Hill getting docked. Speed getting docked.
It's a lot of docking that's gotta happen.
Since we've been solo dolo, I ain't missed no episodes.
That's true. That's true, man. That's true. Me neither,
Yeah.
but next episode I'm gone.
true.
I'm gone, man. I'm enjoying some good weather, some good food.
Where you going?
Virginia.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. So
You going to get hooked up with the gear. You going to come back sporting some nice sweater and some
Howard
joggers or something.
University.
Yeah.
something nice, man. Something nice.
Nice.
You know, I'm gonna see if I can bring some gifts back for the squad. You know
Little
what I'm
hat
saying?
or something, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, bring something back for the squad. You know what I'm saying? Like Hobby do it, so
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I gotta follow suit.
Yeah, every time I travel, I bring something back for everyone.
Not
Souvenirs.
not every time. Not every time.
I mean, if I go to Iowa, what y'all want from Iowa?
I don't know what they got out there.
I went to Iowa. I ain't bring nothing back because there was nothing there. Brought back a championship medal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did bring something back.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
shout out Lil Ethan. Shout out Puebla United.
Hey, we'll get
Yeah.
into it. We'll get into it. So, Javi, man, how was your week?
Week was good. Can't complain. Woke up every day, like Chris Hill used to say, you know. I miss talking like Chris Hill, like he's dead and shit. Like, I miss him so much. Nah, but it was a good weekend. Didn't have the daughter this weekend, so I got to play some video games. Played a lot of Call of Duty.
Oh,
Like-
you got your account?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Bro, you didn't hit nobody up to let us know that
He
you
trying to
in the
warm
game.
up. He trying to warm up. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, let me get my skills up. You know what I mean? Then I'll be like, hey, y'all, here's my gamer tag. Let's play.
I got to
then
do the
wipe us
campaign
out.
first, though. I like doing the story mode first, and then before I go online, I
You
did
know
do
what? Every game I buy, I never do the story mode.
What?
I go straight on to online play. That's
Yeah, me
it. That's
too.
the only
Me too.
way I like playing.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
me too. I do backtrack for the campaign because you know what? Call of Duty's campaigns be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like they be insane. And sometimes Call of Duty gets a little slack for that online because sometimes Call of Duty's in the past, some of them been trash.
Yeah.
But their campaign mode, bro.
Bruh, I'm telling you,
I think
I'm
we
having so
just-
much fun with that right now. I
I
don't even
think-
want to like go online because I'm enjoying the campaign so much.
I think we're just so wired now to like, man, like you want to play with somebody. Like,
Yeah, and talk. Remember, we used to play
Yeah.
back in the day, remember?
yeah.
I think my little bro, too, used to have one, too. Yeah.
Yup.
He had his little bonk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
man.
Man, they got this one level where he like inhales all these gases and then he starts tweaking. And they have this one scene that scared the shit out of me because I was playing like at 11 o'clock at night by myself. I had the lights on. I'm not that crazy.
It's Call of Duty, bro. You act like
No,
you playing
bro.
Resident Evil.
Bro.
Yeah,
they-
soldiers outside coming
Bro.
in, storming the house.
They had this. I completed this one thing where I had to put like a little mission, little portfolio in the little thing, and then like this mannequin popped out of nowhere. It was like sitting down, and there was another one over here, and I was like, I don't remember seeing those earlier. And I'm like staring at it, and then it like turned into a zombie and shit, and it scared the shit out of me. I was like, fuck.
What's like the scariest game you guys played? Like where like
Probably-
you an adult, you sitting there and you got like turn the lights on, you know?
Probably Resident Evil.
Oh man, yeah.
Like the
them things
newer
used to-
ones, like man, they had one. I think it was
them
called like
dogs used to come out. Like
yeah, I think they had one called like The Village or something.
Mhm.
Bro, that thing was crazy. That game was crazy. And you know Poppy Beats. Shout
Mhm.
out Poppy Beats, man.
Yeah, what up,
He-
Papi?
He had the VR headset
Oh really?
on PlayStation.
Yeah, I
And
played that too.
he would play Resident Evil on the VR headset. I'm like, you are insane, bro. I'm not doing that.
You know, I've never even played a game on the VR.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Oh, it's
They're
fire.
fun. They're fun.
Is
as
it?
hell.
Fire.
Yeah.
Didn't you have one?
I did for the PlayStation 4. I didn't get the new one for PS5, but I still got the PS4 one.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah.
We come over here by Javi crib and play the little thing. It's dope. Yeah, like a little horror roller coaster carnival type of thing.
Yeah. There was like a multi video game type of pack that you could buy, and one of them was like a scary one with a roller coaster, and one of them was like a vegan's nightmare where it was like a slaughterhouse, and they had like these dead pigs everywhere and sausages, and it was just a lot of hooks and shit.
Sausages. Whoa, what kind of video game you be
We gotta
playing?
start going into breaks already.
But yeah, I did play some video games.
Hold on. Let me go back to this because
We still
I
on video
also-
games?
Yes, because
Alright, we
I
should talk
also
about it.
want to say that Javi be playing the campaign modes because Javi's not the greatest online player.
It's true. It's true. I get
You
on.
know what? I'm not either, but I just enjoy it. Like, I'm not the dude getting the top kills or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like happy I leave out with like 5-6 kills. I'm like, yeah, I did
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I enjoy it too. We like me, Javi, and one of his our guys, Pete. Like we used to hop on the game. What was that? Tom Clancy.
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six.
Well, yeah, I think it's.
Nah, was it Rainbow
I think
Six?
it was Rainbow Six.
Yeah, it was some kind of a Tom Clancy game.
Yeah, it was one of those. But bro, no, it was it might have been just for the sake of the story. We'll say Rainbow Six. But bro, like I don't think either of us were that great.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, this guy was great. I don't know how he knew how to like play so well, but there was this one level that was like Terminator machines coming at us, and me and Pete were just dying. We were getting killed. We were cornered, and then this guy comes out of nowhere, saving our asses and shit. And we're like, damn, he's like a hero and shit.
Was it Ghost Recon?
Yeah,
Ghost
Yeah.
Recon. Yep, Ghost Recon.
That was
that's
like
what it was.
Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon.
Yep, Ghost Recon.
Rainbow Six.
The thing is, Drake got all this time where he's just like levels up his player and takes all the time to like learn all the buttons and
All
like
the
the
good
perks.
guns and stuff.
Yeah, he knows like all of the little tricks and stuff.
Well,
That's
the
how
thing
I be
is-
playing with Outbreak, and you know he
Yeah.
plays on PC and all that, and I'm just
yeah.
my connection rate is at this and this, and I'm like, I don't even want to say what mine's at because I'm probably lagging right now.
Yeah, bro.
But
I
shout out
got-
to Outbreak, and we've been playing for years, games together. You know,
I got the best Wi-Fi connection in my crib. I had to get the top of the top because I'm like, I be on video. That's the thing. I never stopped. There's never a period of time in my life where I stopped playing video games. Never.
I never got that serious about it though, where it's just like I just do the bare minimum. I'm kind of lazy with it.
I end up paying for the subscription, and then I play it like the first week, and then it's just sitting there, and I just paid for that whole whatever 3-6
Yeah.
months, whatever.
Yeah, well, that happens. But right now, I've been playing like a lot of free games.
Okay.
Like there's a game called Valorant that's super dope. Like I love the fact that there's free games out here
Yeah.
that you only decide if you want to pay for like cosmetics and stuff. But they don't give you an advantage up in the game. It's just if you want to look a little cooler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Have a
yeah.
little cooler little gun with a skin to it or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a free game called Valorant. There's a free game called Marvel Rivals that I play a lot. There was a free game called X Defiant that's pretty dope too. And all of these are shooters. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I really play is shooting games.
Yeah, man, bro. And like the fact that you could team up with your friends and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That's what makes it the best. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, it was I used to play with Outbreak too. It was Gears of War.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little 4-on-4.
Yeah, yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, and Xbox. Yeah, that game was dope with the
Yeah.
chainsaw and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Nah, Gears was dope. Gears was dope.
Yeah.
But the other part of it is that we don't get to, like, as you grow older, you're doing a lot more family oriented stuff. You're staying in the crib a lot more. So sometimes your only release from life is just like, man, let me go hang out with my friends virtually.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
So-
That was a way to connect. You know,
Yeah.
like, all right, my wife's going to sleep, kids going to sleep. I ain't tired. I'm going down the basement. Boom,
Yes,
turn that Xbox
sir.
on, be there, and you're looking like, damn, I gotta work. I gotta work in like 3 hours. Damn, let me try and get some shut eye.
Yeah.
I be responsible with it where I look at the clock and I'm like, all right, I got 1 hour. And then it's like, okay, it's time to go. I'm done.
Now I am, but like back in the day, all right, one more game. That one game turned to like 20 more.
Yeah,
That's the thing. When you're playing with your homies, it gets hard to do that because they want to keep playing and shit. I remember when I was playing with this guy, I was like, yo, I got to go to work tomorrow, man.
You tired as hell too. Like,
Yeah, I'll be hooked.
can't see
I'll
nothing.
be like, man, yeah, for sure.
I'm like, that's why he's all leveled up and shit. He be putting hours in.
All right, go ahead, continue your week, man.
What did I want to talk about? Work. Work's been pretty good. I'm kind of managing like 6 people in my group, training them, so it's been fun.
They ain't sending you anywhere anytime soon, are they?
Nah, they kind of put this new. I don't know if it's because Trump got elected, but they want me to like get all these permissions if I'm gonna leave the country.
Mm.
So I'm not really liking that, but you know what? I could use the time to stay at home. I've been traveling too much. Every time people try to contact me, airplane mode and shit.
Yeah, well,
I'm being more available now.
Well, it's just as long as you're available on Mondays, my brother. You need to just switch that day around. That's been my only issue with it. Just switch them days around. I don't know who you got to talk to. If I need to contact HR or something for you, if I got to write a letter, like Chris Hill said last week, which I do want to mention. Did you check any of our comments for not this week's episode, but the week prior? Did you check any of the comments? Have y'all been looking at the comments?
No, what happened?
Well, first of all, Gary shouted us out. Well, he shouted us out for shouting him out. So shout out again, Gary. You get another one.
What up, Gary?
But
Another
also
one.
there was
Was it that
Wait.
other Astonish guy?
no. He hasn't been popping up lately.
Oh, he's probably on
but
vacation.
yeah, he probably is. Man, you need to make a return too.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of comments on the migrants topic that we spoke on.
Yeah, I heard some
Yeah.
comments on my side too. Just a little feedback, positive.
Oh, I wasn't there for that, right?
Yeah, you wasn't there. You had left. You dodged one.
Yeah.
You dodged
I
one, Reach.
dodged. I knew it was coming.
The thing is, like, I didn't even know the conversation was going in that direction.
Yo, we were trying to go home, and then they're like, "Let's run through these topics," and one thing led to another, and went down the slippery slope.
Yeah,
Got into
but
a shout match. It was kind of nasty.
nah, it was.
I
cool,
apologize for shouting so much.
Man. Nah, it was good conversation.
That's
It
what
was,
happens when the elder leaves the room.
yeah, yep.
He's not here. Let's yell.
Yeah.
Nah, but in the comments it was like Javi needed another Hispanic on there to go. Y'all ganged up on him, and I'm like, I'm half Puerto Rican. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, that's not what the case was.
It was like 3 against 1.
Was it?
That's why it turned into a shouting match because they were all talking at the same time. I'm like, ah.
But the thing is, I loved the dialogue because everybody don't think the same way. Everybody's not in agreement with things, and at least we can come down and people see that it's real. Like, they see us in real time, not agreeing with stuff, but still being able to try to communicate it.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
and then everybody watching can have an opinion, and even if one disagrees with us, at least they're gonna agree with Javi.
Yeah.
Got both sides of the story.
y'all gotta read our comments, man. You know what I'm saying? We
Man,
here
it's
for
been
the
a
people.
busy week, man. It's been a busy week. I'm gonna get to it though.
Okay, well, continue on with your week. I keep interrupting your week. I don't know if we ever gonna get through with it.
I know, right? My whole episode is gonna be Javi's week. I did want to shout out all of our Muslim brothers and sisters. Ramadan's over, so
Yeah.
Y'all can eat now.
yeah, they can eat now.
Yeah, everything except for that swine. Every time I eat fried bacon, I'll be like, damn, they don't know what they missing out on. It's good as hell.
I've switched over to turkey bacon.
Man,
And
turkey
Jewel has this certain brand that's just so good.
I heard that it's like
Man.
you gotta have like a certain brand for it to, because all the turkey bacon I've ever eaten tastes like cardboard.
Oh, this is so good. It's like juicy too. Man, it's
All right, you
good.
gotta put me on.
I made some. What was it? I think it was like Thursday or something like that. And my daughter had two of her friends stay over, and one of them had like, "What is this? This is good." I was like, "Oh, it's turkey bacon." She's like, "Man, it's some good bacon." I was like, "Yeah, it is." Because when it's on sale, I grab a couple packs, boy, because it'd be expensive though.
And you freeze it so you could last longer, or does
No, it don't last.
no? That's not a
It's
problem.
gone. It's gone. I mean, when I make bacon, I make the whole pack right there. Boom, we all eating bacon.
Nice.
Yeah, my son loves bacon. He loves like scrambled eggs and bacon.
Yeah, my son loves
Yeah,
bacon
he's
too.
good.
Yo, I remember. You remember Just Sam?
Yeah. Damn, that's a name.
Yeah, I remember Just Sam had this line in this rap song, and he said, "I'm bacon, like bacon."
I like it. I like it.
And me and my guy Q, we used to laugh about it. Like, who the hell bakes bacon?
Kevin Bacon.
Bacon like bacon.
But then he was like, he came up to me years after. He was like, "Hey, bro, I'm baking bacon now." He was like, "Yo, it's easy as hell. It's good as hell too. Like, I didn't even know that was the wave, bro."
Man, I'm gonna have to try to bake some bacon.
Yeah, see,
Man.
got baked bacon now. But we was laughing at it 'cause I'm like, who the hell is baking bacon?
Yeah, that's a lot to turn that oven on and for a couple strips of bacon.
Maybe,
Yeah,
but
but-
now with the small little ovens that everyone got, just
Yeah,
Or your little George
like the
Foreman
little
grill.
air fryers and all that.
air fryers.
Air fryers, man, been a blessing.
Man, you know what? I got one and I barely use it because I don't keep it out.
Yeah.
It's so
So
clunky.
it's like, yeah, like storing it. So I stored it and I just left it stored and don't bring it out.
Yeah.
My daughter uses sometimes, you know.
You got to look up recipes for that too, right?
Yeah.
I got one that's my mom actually got it for me. She actually got it for my girl, but it does like it's like a 6-in-1 thing. So it has an air fryer, it has a griddle, it has it's like its own little oven, so you could do multiple
You
things
know,
with
it
it.
like
So
dehydrates and all that, right, or something like that.
nah,
or-
it don't dehydrate. It just
No.
has different type of levels of cooking. It's like a Ninja. It's a Ninja brand.
Yeah, I got a
Yes.
Ninja, but I think it's like a 3-in-1 or something like that.
It's like a 6-in-1.
two
bro.
little drawers or something.
And you can take off the tops and replace it with another top. Like
okay.
it's crazy. So it's since it's multi-purpose, it just sits on the counter. So it's
Mm.
always there. So it's like, okay, I guess we're gonna utilize it today.
Yeah.
But we throw some wings in there, some chicken wings in there. Psh, delicious, bro.
Yeah. I had made some empanadas once in there. Yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir, Ski. All right, you finished with your week, man? Damn.
Nah, I want to talk about cooking now. That sounds delicious. Do y'all know how to cook?
Yeah, I do.
No.
I do.
I only know how to cook very specific things, and I think that I haven't done that in so long that I probably forgot how to do that too.
Your girl be cooking though. I be seeing her Instagram and it's like, damn, she made that. That looks like magazine quality.
That's why I'm scared to cook, because I'm like, she makes things that look like crazy, like, and it's delicious too. So I be like, I'm not gonna cook after you.
Yeah, no, that's a damn shame that you don't know how to cook though. What if she's not there? What are you gonna do? Just order?
No, when she wasn't there, I knew how to make certain things that I would cook for myself.
What are
used to
these
cook-
certain things? I'm curious on what these certain things are.
I know how to cook like tilapia and stuff.
That's a very specific fish. Why don't you just say types of fish, right? This man said tilapia specifically. Like he don't know how
Only
to cook.
tilapia.
Right.
Only tilapia.
Well, you don't cook all fish the same.
In the oven?
And you put lemon on it, a little rosemary. I don't know.
Yeah, but you have to cook them for different times. You
Just
can't
salt,
cook a
pepper.
tilapia the same way you cook a salmon.
It's just timing.
Yeah, it's just timing,
Yeah.
but and it's different things that you put onto it. Like it's different seasonings. I'm not gonna put the same seasonings on the salmon that I put on tilapia, bro.
I know,
Like
I know how to make a fire
when
salmon.
you cook, half of it is the seasoning. Like what are you putting on this
it's
thing?
all the seasoning.
Yeah,
The-
majority.
The texture changes with if it's a fish, if it's a meat, if it's tofu.
Yeah, but I know how to make breakfast. Breakfast is easy. Like
Everybody
eggs,
knows how to
bacon,
make
and stuff
that's
like
the
that.
easy
Like
stuff.
breakfast is the easiest food to cook ever.
Oh yeah.
And
Dinner's the hard one.
Yeah, dinner, like, nah, I ain't doing that. I used to cook dinner for me, my brother, and my cousin. when my cousin used to stay with us. I used to make like steaks and stuff like that, or like out of cheddar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that stuff in so long that I don't know. I wouldn't bet on me today.
When it's warm, not even in the wintertime too, I grill. Anytime it's meat, I rather grill it.
I feel like that's a manly thing to do. That it's expected that the man. It's like these stereotypes. The man has to grill, and the woman usually cooks in the kitchen.
Like I do rice and all that stuff. Like so when I met my wife, I didn't know how to cook rice.
Yeah.
And she stays or out late or something, whatever, and kids gotta eat. It's like,
It's
all right,
essential.
can you
Right?
make
It's-
dinner? Yeah,
rice
I got.
is essential.
She's like,
Now,
all right,
that's just regular-
stand next to me.
That's just
I'm
the
gonna show you how to
standard
make
regular white rice or Puerto Rican rice.
white. I do know how to do the not like good like her. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
It's just
I'm getting there. So she's
What's-
just actually teaching me now to do the arroz con gandulas and all that
yeah,
stuff.
sofrito. That
With
one's
the sofrito
complicated,
and all
but
that, yeah.
regular white rice is just 1 cup of white rice and then like 2 cups. You just got to get the water like barely over it,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
that's it.
Because you can't put too
But-
much water, because then it'd be soggy.
Yes, and you gotta like cover that thing up.
And make sure the you lower the heat down.
Yeah,
Once
yeah,
it
yeah.
starts, you seeing it like little
Bubbles.
bubbly. Yeah.
Then you lower it to the lowest spot and then put the timer for 20 minutes. Boom, white rice. Y'all all know how to get that. Recipe's gonna be in the comments.
I don't listen. I can't vouch for Hobby's white rice. I've
some
never
beans.
tasted Hobby's white rice, so we gonna see. Y'all can follow his recipe regimen. He didn't really give you nothing.
It's gonna be in the comments below.
You put butter in there.
Ding, butter. No.
Sometimes I put a little olive oil in it.
Yeah, oil. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
put so it doesn't like stick and stuff. Too.
Yeah, it gives it a nice little flavor too, I think.
Yeah.
Butter. I also put olive oil in pastas too. If you're cooking like spaghetti, a
Mhm.
little olive oil and same trick. It gives it a nice little texture.
Okay. All right. Well, this is not a cooking show, so
You throw the noodle at the thing to see if it sticks.
wait, what?
That's how you know it's done.
Uh,
Take a noodle, like
That's
toss it at your cabinet, whatever it sticks on there. Then
you be doing that?
sometimes I'm like, is this done? Let me see. Yeah, it's good.
There you go, al dente.
I just grab it with a fork and eat one with a little spaghetti.
Okay. What do you know? I have seen you cook like certain things. I don't know how it tastes.
I made some fire ass chili yesterday.
I love
Yo,
chili.
what happened? Chris Ill said he was gonna bring us chili.
That's
No,
probably why he on toilet.
Right. I'm kind of glad he didn't bring that
Yeah.
chili now.
Yeah,
That's
keep
cra-
them beans.
Hey, Chris, you still owe us some damn chili, my nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't.
But
yeah.
if that chili's what made you right now, doo-doo, we don't want no chili. Nah, keep it.
Throw a laxative in that joint.
Ugh.
All right, Javi, is your week wrapped up now?
Yeah, that's it. Let's get to Reap.
There you go. My brother Reap, man.
Yo.
How was your week?
I had a good week. Got away, for the weekend.
Brought back
Ethan
that
and my
chip.
wife. Yeah, man, it was good, man. I mean, again, like I said last week, they played up a division. So the
Yeah.
2016, they were playing against 2015 kids, and
What does that mean?
so they're 8. They're playing against like 9 and some 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
So they were born in 2016. They're playing
Oh,
against
snap.
kids that
That's
are
the
2015.
year. That's how
Yeah, yeah.
old I am. I don't even recognize.
So, yeah, we played up.
Born in
And the-
2016 sounds crazy.
Right. I'm like, so
That
they're like,
sounds crazy, bro.
so they're like 5 then?
No, 8 years old, 8 and 9. We entered as 2016, but then when they were putting together the brackets and stuff, they told us they had to bump us up because we won the travel championship last year. So it bumped us up into that gold division.
Yeah.
So they said that we were gonna kind of destroy the competition at 2016. So they put us on a lower level 2015, not like the highest level. But still the size difference of these kids, like our kids look tiny compared to some, and you get a lot of like European kids
Yeah,
that
they're
are
about that
huge.
life.
You look at their dads and stuff, they're all like 6'5", almost 7 feet tall. And the
Jeez.
kids are just like them, So we got, the whole team is like Hispanic kids. So a lot of us are short,
Short.
you know what I mean? So the kids are short. Ethan's like the second tallest on the team besides our goalie.
Yeah.
But man, they went out there, dude, and they put in work. I mean, I seen the teams looking at them when they stepped on the field and looking like, these little dudes, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to destroy these kids, and nah, man. Our kids went out there with grit, dude. I mean, I think them teams, they didn't know what hit them. Like they left them in shock. Like these kids.
Is their
can
team
play.
like really organized the way they pass the ball and everything?
Yeah, they are,
like,
and they're
synced.
and they're quick. You
Nice.
know, it's like Ethan, man. You get him the ball on the outside, and it's a 1-on-1. He's taking you. He's gone. You know, like I mean, and just the way they move that ball. You know what I mean? And this was probably like the best I've seen them play. Like I think a lot of times they kind of were a little intimidated by the size of some kids, or maybe they're playing a team that has won the championship all the time. You know what I mean? And they put that doubt in their head from the get go. I think this time they had like something to prove, and they're like,
We can beat
we're
them."
taking this. We're
But-
going home with
Especially
this.
since it was for the championship, right?
Yeah. So they played they played 2 games on Saturday. We got there on Friday. They played 2 games on Saturday. Then they played a game in the morning. If they won that game, the team that they went against was undefeated too. And we had scrimmaged them on one of them cold Tuesdays where it was real windy. We scrimmaged them over at North Grand High School, and we beat them 2-1. This is a 2015 team. We beat them 2-1. So we kind of already were going in like those kids were looking at us like, damn, we already know that they can play.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
But when we watched their game previous against another 2015 team, they dominated. Like we're like, damn,
They
these
improved.
kids, you know what I mean? But I think our kids were prepared because they knew that they could beat them.
Yeah.
You know, we ended up beating them 5-1.
Nice.
Hey.
5-1, and then we went on to the championship, and we took that game too. I think it was 3-1.
Nice.
Yeah, and them kids were just like,
Well, congratulations, man. I know Ethan's got to be
thank you.
super happy about that.
yeah.
Ethan got a nice little medal on him too.
Oh yeah, it was nice. Got the little gold he had in his little mouth. He's like, yeah,
Yeah, one more to add to the collection,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because I got one of my guys. Shout out to Juanito, man. Juanito, he used to have a podcast too. I actually went on his podcast. It was a dope podcast too, and it was called The Sauces.
Okay.
And bro, they need to bring that back. But he plays soccer. He played it for his college. So I need to connect Ethan with him. He could probably give him some tips and
That's
everything too. And actually, I was talking to my girl this week, and she was like, "I want to put Austin in a sport this summer." So she said they had soccer.
Okay.
She's like, "Yeah, I think I want to get him into soccer." So I'm like,
And if he's got a lot of energy, that's the
Oh,
best.
man.
Put him in
Yeah,
there, dude. He can
yeah.
run around and burn that energy off, and it's crazy because like I remember growing up and I didn't see a lot of like Puerto Rican kids, no black kids really playing soccer. Now when we join these tournaments, I mean, you see it all over. You see every race in there. You know what I mean? They're competing too.
Yeah.
Like I mean, doing their thing.
man, them Mexican kids, they've been playing soccer.
Oh yeah.
though.
Oh yeah.
Man, and I went to Schurz High School, so
Okay.
they was soccered up all
Yeah.
day, bro.
Yeah.
And then when we go to PE class, sometimes we'd have those events. They just throw the ball out there and just have us all playing soccer, and you just seen their skill in comparison to everybody else is like,
Yeah.
oh no, y'all really play.
It was like us, right? When it was like basketball time, it was like,
Yeah,
When
yeah.
it was soccer time for them, it was like, yeah.
Man, bro, it was going crazy.
Yeah.
I do love doing that because when I go to Mexico and I see a basketball court and there's people playing, I was like, oh, I'm about to show them something. But then one time my cousin had me over for a barbecue he's going to have, and they were playing soccer. And I used to be good at soccer back in gym, like elementary school.
Yeah.
So I'm out there playing, and I was like, I am not good at soccer.
It's tiring, bro. I give it to my little boy, man. That running,
Yeah.
that gets you. I mean, I practiced with him. We went to Hiawatha Park, and they got these little courts that they did, like little futsal
Mhm.
courts. And I'm like, let's go over there and practice some shooting in the goals. So we go, and these 2 kids, it was like 2 little Polish kids, older brother and then the young brother, which he was a little older than Ethan. So they probably had to be maybe 14 and maybe like 10. They're like, hey, you want a 2v2? I'm like, damn, I'm about to pull a muscle or something. Like, Ethan goes, let's go, Dad. Let's go. Let's take them. Let's cook. I was like,
You can't say nothing after that.
I'm
You're
like,
like,
all right, let's go. I'll be goalie now.
all right.
So they're like, no goalies. I'm like, okay. So we go. Dude, I'm no lie, dude. I ain't even exaggerating. It was 40-2. Me and Ethan just killed Ethan more. And the boy's like, he comes to me, he's like, hey, your son's really good at soccer. I said, thank you.
He
thank
said,
you.
you not so much. But him,
you kind of rusty. I hear the
I don't-
squeaking in your knees.
I don't know where he gets it from.
I don't know what accent I'm doing there, but like.
Yeah. But you know what? I think you're just applying it to how you feel now. But back in the day, you had all that energy too.
Oh, yeah,
You remember
yeah.
the days we just be on the basketball court, we just wouldn't even get off.
No, yeah.
Like just running full games back to back to back to back.
Now, man, it take like 3 games to like kick in to get that chest burn out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Especially that first game. Do you feel like you dying? You're
Like, hey, sub me out. Sub me out.
Yeah. I'm like, I just ran up
Hey,
the
who
court
got
twice.
Who got next?
Anybody else want to play?
Y'all close to 21. Y'all won already. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you know what? I was reminded by something when Javi was talking. There was one day we went to this little work event that Javi's dad had. It's me, Javi, and his brother. We go over there. We chilling. They got a basketball court over there. So we on a basketball court.
We used to play all the time. It was
All
me.
the
It was
time.
like 4 of us. We used to have our little tournaments, 2-on-2, switch up the teams. We were killing.
Bro, so this team challenges us to
And we're
play.
like, we got this. We got this.
Bro, just off the eye test alone, I'm like, there's no way we losing to these guys. You know what I'm saying? And
We're in
I'm
like a forest preserve in the suburbs. We're like, man, we're from the city. We got this.
I'm like a super competitive too.
Is
So I'm like,
white boys?
nah, they was what were they?
They're like Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I'm like, y'all don't even got a ball over there. Yo, I don't know what y'all got. Y'all ain't got no basketballs over there
Playing
for sure.
Slippers. Leather slippers.
Saddam ain't having that. But shout out to Liz. I know I be sounding crazy sometimes, but I just be playing. I hope y'all know it. But but so we go into this game. I think we about to kill. Man, bro, everything is going wrong. Like people not hitting the shots that I know that they could make.
Missing layups.
I don't remember what I did in that game. I just remember being so frustrated, bro. And I would get so mad. Like I was mad at y'all for
They
real.
were like better than us for some reason.
You
Man,
was on their court.
I'm not gonna claim that, bro. I'm not gonna claim that because I think that I was doing my thing, but I could have not been. I don't remember. I just know we all did terrible.
The point of that story after that game, because it was me, my brother, Dre, and our other friend, and we used to play all the time. After that, my brother said, I'm not good at basketball, and he just stopped playing.
Really?
It was,
Wow.
It was kind of sad.
Man, they retired you.
They took one of us out.
Man.
Bro, that was probably the most heartbreaking loss that I've ever taken.
And then they had like free ice cream and free burgers. We were over there eating our ice cream all sad and shit.
Bro, I was ready to go after that, bro. Like, how did this happen to us? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, I was bewildered, bro.
When you're a kid, you think you could do everything. You're like, man, I'm good at everything. And then that was like a very humbling experience for us. We were like, maybe we can improve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the YouTube era?
No.
No, it was before that, bro. It was when we had all the energy in the world, too. Like,
Yeah.
we shouldn't have lost that game, bro. It had me looking at them crazy.
He was looking at us like it was our fault.
Yes, for
Where-
sure.
They were looking at y'all like, where you come from?
Yeah, but shout out to Iowa.
Yeah, it wasn't really much to do. But yeah, it was a good time. You know, they had like little like game zone in there. We did some bowling in there. So yeah, it was good. The food was horrible. But yeah, I wouldn't eat. I'll probably drive over the border and go get some Illinois food.
Yeah, I've never heard nobody say, "Yo, you got to check out this food spot in Iowa."
Yeah, no, it wasn't even good. Not even like the regular restaurant. I went to Panera and I got my usual, the Chipotle chicken sandwich.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't taste the same.
Dudes, they barely put anything in it. I mean, there was barely any chicken. It looked like just like shredded up, like real little pieces. No avocado, none of the red peppers, no nothing. I was like, man, this is. It was like bread with a little bit of chicken in it. That's it. It was bad. It was bad.
I got a homegirl that I went to school with named Jennifer. She went to college out there in Iowa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, Damn, bro, I feel for you.
What is that? The Hawkeyes?
I don't know if she went there.
Okay.
I just know she went to. I hope she went there because why
Yeah,
else?
that's, yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope she didn't go to community college in Iowa.
I meant the Iowa Chickabangers. Whatever I don't even know what the hell they do in Iowa.
Cornhuskers.
Corn Huskers. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not trying to bash Iowa. Iowa's pretty cool. I know a couple good restaurants out
Yeah.
there.
You ain't put him on game for
You
nothing.
sure didn't.
Uh,
But I mean, like,
yeah,
what
yeah,
part?
yeah.
Was it like
Deep.
close to Davenport or no?
No, it's deep
Okay,
into
yeah.
Iowa. I never stop on the way. That's like on the way. I don't really stop there.
Okay.
That place gets kind of Iowa-ish.
Look,
Yeah,
That's how I'm gonna call it.
Javi ain't put you onto the restaurants. He ain't tell us when he got on the game. Nothing. He just do everything in secret.
Let me beat the campaign and I'll hit you up.
Oh, look at this guy.
I'll tell you though, the Latinos dominated that tournament there. One thing.
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It wasn't
And-
just our team, and like the other levels, like the Latinos took home that gold.
And for y'all in the comments, man, look, it's all Hispanics up here today.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's all Hispanics. Half of my black side is still carrying. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Don't be in the comments like Javi need another Hispanic up there.
We're all Hispanic here. We're all
You
Hispanic.
dig?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't deny my other half. You dig? But was your week over?
Yeah.
My week was slow, man. You same old routine. You know what I'm saying? Same soup, just reheated. Can I get it off today?
You pulled it off.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting
Chris
better.
will be proud.
Yes, sir. Or same chili.
Same chili, just reheated.
Same chili that had Chris ill missing the pot.
The same chili that got Chris ill.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Hey,
That's
that
good
might-
shit.
That might be a title.
Yeah, that's it.
But I've been watching like YouTube and stuff because I gotta do it I gotta research for the pod and stuff like that. But I came across it's a 3-episode series on Netflix, and it's called Gone Girls, and it's about the Long Island serial killer. And like, are y'all up to date on this?
No.
Okay, so back in like, it was like 2011 or something. Actually, it was like 2013, right? And this girl like calls the police, and she like, oh, something's happening. People trying to kill me. Or whatever. And then I guess the phone hangs up or whatever. Well, they hear like some commotion in the background. Phone hangs up. And then this girl starts running from house to house, trying to bang on the doors for people to let them in. And people like scared, so they weren't really letting her in.
Is that the one where they got like the ring footage of this girl like asking for help?
I don't know. I think this is before the Ring. 2013 was Ring out here.
2013, yeah, I believe so.
So maybe it is some
yeah,
footage.
because I bought my house 2012. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
it was
Okay.
right.
So anyways, this one dude lets her in the crib, and they call the police, and then when like he sits her down or whatever, then she jumps up and runs out the crib. So he like, I don't know where she went. And so then she goes missing, right? So people are trying to find her.
And now that dude that let her in is a suspect, I assume.
Nah. So they're trying to find her. She goes missing, and the police kind of don't take it serious because she's a sex worker. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, wait, I seen it. It's a movie or
it's like a series. It's like 3-episode series.
didn't Ben Affleck do a movie
There,
like that?
there was
too?
a movie called Gone Girl,
there's
but I
a-
don't think it's the
okay.
same
Yeah,
thing.
there's a
I was like,
movie
wait a
called
minute.
Gone Girl,
Oh,
but this
okay.
is not the same
This
thing.
is Gone Girls?
Yeah, Gone Girls.
Okay.
So I was like,
not the
at first
sequel.
when I seen it, I was like, is this like a sequel? Yeah, I thought it was that. But it's like, nah, it was about the Long Island serial killer. So I had heard about this previously or whatever. But once she went missing and they at first it was like lacking on trying to find her. But then they got like enough push from like media and everything to really go out and try to do their job. So while they're going to look for her, they end up finding 4 skeletal remains,
Oh crap!
like back to back to back from each other. So they like, whoa, but none of them is her. So now they like, wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
So just for them trying to look for her, they end up bumping into these bodies, right? And I think the oldest one was like from like 2008 or something like that.
And it's skeletal already?
Yeah, they were skeletal. So you think about it, it's 2013, 2014 when they find it. That's from 2008.
And you got animals and stuff that be
Yeah.
eating on.
And it's in Long Island, so there's like salt water, the
Yeah.
heat, all of that.
Mm.
So then they still don't find a girl, so they end up going back like years later, or I think like a year later, to go look for her again. They find more bodies. Now they're up to like 10. And none of those bodies is her still.
Oh man.
So they like, what the hell's going on? Is this one person, or like what the hell we dealing with right now? So why it's relevant is they just caught the guy maybe in 2023, 2024.
Damn.
They just caught him. They just caught him. And like through DNA, but like it was this whole like wraparound investigation thing.
Was
And
he
like
some old dude or?
well, no, when he did like his first murder, he was like 29 years old.
Oh,
So
So
he was
right
doing-
now he's like in his 50s.
He did all of those murders then?
Yes.
Damn.
He did, and they're saying that there's might be some that's unaccounted for.
Did he fess up to it, or are they
No.
just wrapping it up like,
No.
oh, we found these bodies.
Once
Go
they-
ahead and take credit for it.
Rex Heuermann.
Yes. So once they realized once they got him as a suspect, which was years and years and years later after the fact, they end up like monitoring him and seeing that he was still contacting. He was a family man. He had 2 kids, a
He was
wife.
an architect.
He was an architect. Yeah, he was an architect. And he was like 6'6" or something. He was a big guy. And
That's it right there.
yeah, ugly mom.
Yeah, dude. Oof.
But yeah, when the first girl went missing, actually there was one girl that ended up dying. They found her remains. When she went missing, one of the guys said, "You have to look at this guy," and he described the dude because he remembered him, because he had came over to the crib, and she said, "I'm just gonna dance for you," but he was trying to get too aggressive, so she ended up calling her roommates. They weren't at the crib at the time, so they ran back in the crib, and they said when they bust in the crib, they seen this dude standing as tall as the doorway. So they're trying to get him out of there. He didn't want to move. They said as they're trying to push him out, and they had a pit bull, so the pit bull kind of got him like, okay, backing up. But they said all while he was backing up and they're trying to push him out, he was just like staring at her, like he was super focused on her still.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he remembered this guy. So they had all that information back then, and it didn't just come around until recent. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good
Yeah.
watch. So for anybody that needs something to watch, I'm putting y'all on game right now. That is definitely a good series to check out.
And that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, that's on Netflix. So yeah, it's dope. It's dope. It's dope.
You know what I started watching? Arcane.
Oh, did you?
League of Legends. Yeah, I know it came out like 2019 or so, but I'm finally getting around to it with my
Nice.
daughter. She saw that one video, the Imagine Dragons, and she was like,
Oh,
With
with
JID.
Yeah.
and she was stuck on it. She was like, I want to see that video again. I want to see the video again. I was like, this is a show. She's like, I want to watch the show.
The animation on that is just dope, man. Just the characters, the way they did it was dope. And I had looked up that company. I forgot the name of it. Like they did like the gorillas.
Yeah.
The artwork for the gorillas and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
You could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell because it's really closely similar.
I still got to finish season 2. I had to turn it off because it started getting a little,
Graphic.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the women on women and stuff. You know what I mean? I got my son there. I'm like, no, we got
well,
to watch this on our own. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, Javi.
Yeah.
Before you get to season 2, huh?
Apparently, I gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, season 2. You might want to watch by yourself.
you gotta tell her it was only one season and then watch the second one on your own.
It was just one episode, baby girl. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
mama, they didn't renew it. They didn't renew it. Nope.
I have to wait.
Your neighbor's gonna be like, he watching cartoon porn.
That's a good idea. I need to because my daughter's only 8, so before I just jump into a series, I should
Watch
probably
it
watch it
first, yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah, probably so. Unless it's like you gotta check the ratings.
Yeah. That's,
That was PG-14 though. I mean, yeah, she's 8, so technically.
I mean, they show that stuff on Nickelodeon now.
Yeah. They show a lot of crazy
Yeah.
things.
We had watched. Well, we started watching the House of David.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the David and Goliath. But
That looks pretty good.
man, it's good. You seen the new one?
No, I just seen the little preview on Netflix.
Yeah, it's good. It just got renewed for season 2.
I like some of these religious shows.
Yeah, and this one is like usually some of them are like, like if they feel like a Lifetime kind of like movie.
They
or
just
something.
kind of repeat the story that you already know with actors, and
But
that don't
this
appeal
one is
to us.
good. The way they shot and everything, like it's pretty dope. I highly recommend it.
Heard that the Moses one is good too.
The
There's one called Moses.
was it a movie or
No, that's a series. I
the
think.
series? Okay.
All right, guys. Well, those are our recommendations for the week. You dig? Check it out. Leave the comments below. But before we get into these topic segments, we're going to take a quick break. Right back.
It's the ODD family, we gon' do our thing. It's the AOP family, and we gon' do our thing. The Astonishingly Odd Podcast.
Welcome back to the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Now, Javi, you said you want to get into some bracket stuff?
No, before we do that, I want to talk about another show that I saw, or it's the first time I've seen this movie.
Okay.
It's an old movie.
The people probably want to see you while you're talking about this.
Oh, that's true. I forgot that I'm on the switcher today. Yeah, I was I couldn't find the control, so I turned the TV on and I was stuck watching whatever was on TV, and it was 51st Dates. Have y'all ever seen 51st
Yes,
Dates?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
I thought that movie was gonna be so stupid and corny, but then I was like, I got into it.
Yeah, no, that was a good movie.
Yeah, nah, that was an amazing movie.
But that's like such
That was the first time you ever watched it?
and I just caught like the last half of it too.
Yeah, no, that movie is great.
Yeah.
It was so sentimental. It was such a rom-com. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. But I think Adam Sandler does those things like in
All
a
his
great
movies
way.
are rom-coms.
Did you see he's coming out with another what's it called? Happy Gilmore?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
man,
he's
I
coming
love
out.
Happy
Yeah,
Gilmore.
he's coming out with Happy Gilmore Part 2. So it's him older and like I guess getting back into it.
Okay.
I
price
just
is
seen a
wrong.
trailer. It got a trailer to it, so you know it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
what,
yeah, I'm
what I
definitely
always
watching
loved
it.
about Adam Sandler was he put on his people in his movies.
Yes.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like,
Yes.
like that was so dope to me. It was always them same dudes, them crazy dudes.
You
know?
can do
Yeah,
it.
you can do it all night. And that real big dude that looked like a lurch. The one
Yeah.
that gets the nail in the head. That dude.
And then he always manages to get some fine-ass chick to freaking mac on.
Yeah.
Maybe his protagonist or
The quarterback from Waterboy.
Yeah.
what's his name?
I forgot what his name is. I know you're talking about though.
Little Dick or something like that. Needle Dick or something like that, remember?
But what? I mean, I feel kind of ashamed to say that I enjoyed that movie. Are there any other movies or shows that you're kind of a guilty? You're not supposed to like. They're not really manly.
Your
but
guilty pleasure.
guilty pleasure.
Reap, what you got, man?
Trying to
You got a
think.
guilty pleasure?
You got something you're ashamed that you say, man,
I
I
got
watched it and I liked
like
it.
I don't have anything personally that like I watch that I feel that way about. But sometimes my girl be watching something and she want me to watch it with her. So she likes all them like
Girly
Love
movies?
is Blind,
Oh,
like you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Where they or Married at First Sight or what's The Bachelor. She watching the new Bachelor going crazy
Oh, yeah,
right
I gotta
now.
watch those.
So I caught like I think it was a Love is Blind or something like that. Something I watched. I watched one of the seasons. And I got invested in that thing. Like I was like, there was people in there I was rooting for, and then the girl like did them wrong, and I was just upset, bro. I was just upset. And then she wanted me to watch the next season, and I was like, no. My thing with that is like now I'm invested in those characters, and you're gonna change them all up. Like I don't know if I'm gonna like these new people.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I can't watch. Okay, another guilty pleasure I'll probably say is I watch all like Drewski stuff. Like so now he got like For the Love of Drewski or something that's called. I forgot. But I mean, I think it's just because I'm a comedy lover, so I know that that's all geared towards comedy. It's not like a real thing.
Is that a show or?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a YouTube show.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
you know what I do be watching though, like on the YouTube like shorts and all that. Them balloon popping.
Oh yeah. I'll be
That's
watching
probably
those
my
too.
guilty pleasure. I'll be like, oh damn, let me see what they say. Who gonna pop that balloon? Who gonna pop that balloon?
And they have, that woman and her husband created that Pop the Balloon show,
Mhm.
and now they got it on Netflix.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh damn.
Yep. So it's on Netflix, and I'm proud of that
Hey,
because
shout out to them, man.
yeah, for sure. But because there's been like a lot of other YouTube channels that have stolen that concept and
Yeah.
ran with it, and some of them are funny too.
Mhm.
But like, you got to give it to the original.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely,
And
definitely.
that was like a dope concept to have to create a show around.
Because it reminds me of them. Remember those TV shows where the guys were like behind a wall,
Yeah.
and the girl was there, and they're asking all the questions, and then what was it? Love Is Blind or something like that, or
That's the one that
or
my
Blind
girl be-
Date? It was called
Oh,
Blind,
Blind
Date.
Date,
Or something,
the
right?
old,
Yeah,
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 it's
or
old
like
one.
the next bus.
I think it was
Yeah,
called
yeah.
the dating show or something.
Was it?
Was
Something
it
like
the
that.
dating
I thought it
show?
was Blind Date
I thought it was Blind Date too.
Just
because they
really-
didn't get to see who was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
behind
was
I
like
think it's
contestant
Blind
number
Date.
one. What? Introduce
It was
yourself.
Blind Date, bro.
I don't remember what it was called.
Let's see. Let's put some money on it.
Go ahead. Let's fact check that real quick.
Blind Date show.
But
It was Blind Date.
See, there you go. Javi's wrong again.
don't-
Yo,
don't
I
blame
seen
him.
Cameron just said he lost a $2 bet.
$2 bet.
Yeah, he said that's all he was gonna bet. He lost
I bet
$2.
you $2.
Because he said, man, women been making money for a long time out here in America. And then he was talking to a chick, and she was like, no, they haven't. He said, women weren't able to get a bank account, to have a bank account until 1973
Damn.
or 1974. 1974 was when women were finally allowed to have a bank account.
Sheesh.
And he was like, damn, the Knicks ain't won since 1973. He was like, the Knicks haven't won ever since women been able to have a bank account. That's crazy. That's wild, bro.
Do you remember the game was on
Yeah, on
Change
the-
of Heart?
Yeah.
And she didn't pick him either.
Yeah.
That was bogus.
You think now she regrets that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What is she doing? I wonder what she's doing.
Yeah, she probably ain't doing nothing.
Let's see.
Nothing.
She
She probably dating
yeah.
a rapper.
Yeah, she probably ain't doing too
She's
much. of that.
married to someone
Nah,
that's
she-
not a rapper.
She got like 3 baby daddies that's all locked up right now.
Change of Heart. Let's see.
Tell you about these influencers.
Nada. She ain't doing nothing, I bet. I guarantee you. I would guarantee you can't even find her. She ain't even
Probably
got no
not.
name.
Hold on, let's bet. Let's
What
bet on it.
happened to Sadira?
Sadira.
Sadira. Let's see what Sadira doing. She probably a police officer or something.
Actually said that she's very unaffectionate, and the only time that she calls around is when she wants to go shopping.
That ain't Sadira.
I told you, man. You ain't gonna find nothing but some false information.
Nah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough out
no.
there.
Every
man.
girl named
Nobody-
Shadira gonna try and come.
Don't nobody know about no damn Sadira. Well, we know what the game is doing. He's red roof, white. What do you see? Red rose.
Red rose, white ceiling, something. No, that dude. We should know it by now, right?
Yeah,
Many times you used it.
Bro, it's crazy. That is crazy to go into it with all the confidence in the world to say it that many times.
No, when he would act like he thinking. Let me
Yeah.
see. Red rose, white ceiling.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Y'all, I used to hate having to like create a rhyme just to be on radio. You know what I'm saying? Because every time back in the day, they don't do it no more like that. But back in the day, when you would go on these radio stations and stuff, they always, just because you're a rapper, they always made you freestyle or something.
Yeah.
And I was never like the best freestyler. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I wasn't just coming off something off the top of the dome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but they never really challenged you. Like, all right, put these 3 words together. They'd just be like, go ahead, rap. So you can just spit a written, right?
yeah. So I would create, but you don't want to use a written that you're probably using for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you would just if you didn't have nothing else. But like a lot of times I would try to like write something directly for, I know they gonna make me rap. Or the ones the raps that you know you got that you know you're not using for nothing. It's just your on the side raps. So I would go up in there with those and hopefully it matched the beat. And when it didn't, you'd be like, Man, I don't know. I ain't vibing. You got another beat?
Man, I ain't freestyling in a while, bro. You know what I mean? You don't want to pull a Drake, right? You know, like, hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on.
You killing it. You killing it.
You killing it.
But like 90% of those raps back in the day when people were going, look, all the Big L stuff, those were writtens.
Yeah.
Those wasn't freestyle.
I think the dopest was the basement.
Yeah, I used to
freestyles was-
love the basement freestyles. I used to
man,
look
with
forward to
Tigger,
them.
man,
Tigger used to
Tigger,
force
man.
them to freestyle
Yeah.
off the head because he used to just come off the
Nobody
head.
was. It was.
He didn't
it was,
literally force them, but
No,
he would,
it was a few people that were really freestyling.
Yeah.
Cameron, when he's in there counting the money and stuff, that's not a freestyle, bro.
or other people that used to come in with like a little cube and rap. It was all written. I don't know.
Yeah, all those was written. Now
Yeah,
some
but
some
Tigger used to
artists.
rap.
No, Tigger used to freestyle it.
Even the Freestyle Fridays, man. Like
Those were
like
so
when Jen
dope.
and like what's his name, Blind Fury.
Yeah.
That boy was beast. He's still a beast.
Paperboy, you remember
Paperboy,
Paperboy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, those were some good.
Oh, Sam
times.
I Am was up there too.
Meet me at the Crocodile Lounge, homie.
A lot of people don't even know what we're talking about. They're too young.
Yeah.
For real.
If she ain't never seen Freestyle Friday, she too young for you, bro.
Yeah.
That's what the Jersey Shore niggas used to say.
When you were young, like, what did you want to go to or be on that you seen on TV? You remember like MTV Spring Break?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I used to look forward. I used to think that spring break was
Fire.
this big ass party that I wanted
Yeah.
to be part of in Miami, and then I went to Miami and I was like,
Wah, wah, it's all for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, all them things. They just
Like
look so
Daytona
much
Beach was
doper.
big too back then.
Like Pimp My Ride. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
Like Pimp My
yeah.
Ride. Then you find out years later that it was all false. Like
Yeah.
they had they were telling people, yo, act surprised when we come to the door.
Mhm.
Like, bro. And you know how they was surprising? And it'd be like, it's between you and this other person. Now, if Exhibit comes to the door and you open the door and see Exhibit, then you got picked.
Yeah.
But they knew that person was picked the whole time. They just did that to elevate the excitement.
Yeah.
And if some people didn't do it right, they'll be like, nah, we're gonna reshoot it over.
Yeah, it was all scripted.
Bro, like that's
Man, I used to-
crazy, dog.
remember that one show? It wasn't a show, but they used to come around and knock on people's doors and give a big ass check, like, oh, the
Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
what
was
I wanted to
fake?
be a part of.
That was fake?
I don't
Nah,
think
that
so.
was. I think
Oh, I
that
was about to
real.
say, bro, like you can't be playing with people like
I
that.
know, right?
You gonna give me this
I'm-
money.
I'm still waiting for that check to come.
You at the bank with
Bro.
that big old check. Like, can I
But,
cash this?
The divorce courts and stuff, those was fake.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer,
Jenny
like,
Jones.
come on, man.
Remember Jenny Jones?
Yeah, Jenny Jones. I used to rock with Jenny Jones,
Yeah.
man. And
My
Ricky
boy-
Lake.
My boy who owns like the restaurant Machine and all that,
Mhm.
Brian. So he was a writer for Jenny Jones. He used to write.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right,
That-
fake people's problems.
I
And-
guess so.
Hey, that's where Rude Jude got his start.
Yeah.
From the Jenny Jones
Yep.
show.
Damn, rude Jew.
Rude Jude, man. Then he got on Shade 45 and
Yeah.
I think he still currently has his own show on Shade
really?
45.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's still up there.
Yep. Shout out to Rude Jude, man. I think he from Michigan.
Yeah, he's from Detroit.
Yeah. Shout out Detroit. Shout
And we
out
had all the
D-Town.
good shows, man. Like these kids don't know what like TV is.
Yeah, they ain't have Mari.
it's just YouTube.
Yeah.
They're
how,
just watching
how they
reruns of all the shows that we watched.
how they supposed to know who the father is?
I
They
know.
ain't got Mari no more.
How do
man.
kids find out nowadays?
They don't. They just don't know. I felt bad for the women that was over there, and it was like, this is her 8th time
Yeah.
coming on the show. It's like, damn, girl.
It always got me when they ran off stage to the back crying. You know what I mean?
Yo, I
Where you
seen
gonna go? Where you gonna go?
I seen something recently pop up on my timeline, and it was the top 5 greatest reactions to not being the father.
Really?
Yeah. One person did a cartwheel. one person like skydived to the floor. Another one did a Michael Jackson dance. I was like, damn. There was a lady
gotta
so
play those.
distraught that he wasn't the father. She ran to the back and ran into a brick wall. It's like, man, yo, hell
we
no.
gotta try to pop those like little clips of those in the.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
do a
if a-
montage.
If
Yeah,
a girl
yeah.
told me, Yeah, I need you to come to Mari with me. I'm not going.
Nah, I'm like, nope.
You ain't setting me up for this.
Oh,
They
Unless-
got them though. They used to pay for their little hotel, give them a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
cash. You know what I'm saying?
Unless it was one of those makeovers, like, oh, this is what she used to look like back in high school. Now she looks like this.
Yeah.
I used to like those too.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
crazy.
You want to get into the brackets now?
Yeah, let's talk about the brackets. I haven't been watching the men's basketball, but I have been paying attention to the women's brackets.
And Paige Becker's going crazy.
Yes, she is.
And shout out to why am I missing the name?
Juju
Why-
Watkins, who got
Yeah,
injured.
Juju. Shout out to Juju, man.
Juju,
Um,
get better. Hopefully, she tore her ACL. She was
Her mom put that juju on her.
man, dog. Did y'all see Jaden Daniels sitting at the game and then he was talking to Juju
And
and his mom just came and just
That's what I'm
hated on
saying.
him.
She put that juju on her. Bro. She put that little voodoo on her.
She sat dead in the middle of him, like, nope, this not happening.
Not my son.
I'm like, why is Juju not good enough?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But okay, shout out to Mama though.
So
But
love
man, prayers up to Juju Watkins, man. I was looking forward to seeing her kill in March Madness. And now we just got Paige Becker to look forward to, man. She going crazy.
You rooting for UConn or Southern California? That's Juju's team.
Yeah, but now that Juju's down, like I can't say I've been rocking with everybody on that team. I just knew Juju.
Yeah, I like UConn over
Yeah,
South
but
Carolina.
But I like UConn, man, because I've been a Paige Becker fan for like the longest time now. She's fire. She's
Yeah,
fire.
She's
the
gonna
one-
be
yeah.
the name.
I think she comes out this year, after this year.
Is it?
I think
Who?
so.
Who?
Paige Becker.
Yeah, I think so.
I think she comes out after this year. Bro,
Yeah, that girl's a beast.
yeah, she's a beast.
No.
I think Juju got like maybe 2 more years or something. I think Juju.
Yeah,
got-
she's a sophomore.
Yeah, she got 2 more years. So I think Paige Becker's coming out after she's coming back. Paige Becker should be #1 pick. Yeah,
Yeah.
in my opinion. She should be #1 pick in this draft. And then next year's draft, of course, is gonna be Juju.
She gonna come out as a junior?
She's a sophomore now, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She
She,
gotta
got
finish.
2 more
She got
years.
2
She
more
got 2
years.
more years. I mean, but she could come out as a junior.
I don't know. I've never seen any women do that.
But why can't they?
I think.
Don't I mean
I haven't seen anybody leave college in a long time. They usually want to finish college now.
not well because they got NILs now.
Yeah, they're getting paid now.
Yeah, they getting paid. So
Back in
it's
the
like
day, it was like either you make money or you get your education that might or might not work.
because they're making so much money, why do I go to the draft and then they're gonna pay me the rookie minimum?
You
75K.
getting shoe deals in college. You know what I mean? Making that
Yeah.
big bucks.
They in the league now.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah, that's
already
changed.
making that bread. Imagine pulling up in campus in your Rolls Royce and the teacher telling you, you got a C on this assignment. So
You didn't turn in last night's homework.
You know how much money I make?
I was counting my bread. You know what I'm saying? What
That's
you want me
crazy,
to
man.
do?
Making that money at that age, right?
Yeah. But who you got? Who you got winning it?
So in the Final Four, we still haven't determined the Final Four as of today. We still got South Carolina's in the Final Four, UCLA's in the Final Four, and we're waiting for Texas versus TCU, Tennessee Volunteers, I think they're called, the Lady Volunteers.
And what's her name? Haley. She was on LSU with Angel Reese. Then Haley Van, what's her name? She's on TCU this year.
Reap, we gonna wait on you. You're our fact checker.
Oh, I was just checking the games right now. What's going on?
She's going crazy too. She's going crazy.
Who was it? What'd you say?
Haley, I think her name is. Oh, she's
From
on
where?
She's on TCU right now. She used to be last year. She was on LSU with
Haley Van Lith?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. She's going crazy. Absolutely bananas. She's been, I think they said she's been on like 3 or 4 different teams,
Mm-hmm.
and she's taken all of them to the Elite 8.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
So that-
she's going crazy. She's doing her thing.
So
Shout out to her.
UConn's playing right now
UConn, man. I'm going for UConn.
against USC. They're up 49-35, third quarter. Texas is up against TCU, 58-47.
Hmm.
I don't know anything that's going on the men's side. Honestly.
Yeah, I feel like the women's
I
is
know,
more interesting nowadays.
I know Cooper Flag's been going crazy. So
Yesterday, UCLA beat LSU.
you know they saying for this draft is whoever gets the number 1 pick, they're calling it capture the flag.
Capture the flag.
Yeah. Everybody want Coop, man.
Yeah.
Pick, I'm gonna come back to capture the flag right now, but as far as my pick for the women's NCAA, I'm gonna go with South Carolina again.
Okay. Well,
I got a shout out to she's the Hawaiian girl with the red and white hair, Pow Pow. I like her.
yeah. And you know they coach, man.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Dawn too.
Yeah, you know, Hall of Famer right there. You know what I'm saying?
Rocking with the best.
Yeah, so I ain't mad at that one.
Speaking
I
of,
got
go ahead, Reap. No, all right. Capture the flag. I forgot over the weekend. I actually went to it wasn't paintball fighting. It was air pellet
Okay.
BB guns, and they had like all types of weird capture the flag, armor bomb. It was like real life Call of Duty, except with like little air pellets that hurt like a mug if you were close range. I still got this little dinger right here, busted a blood vessel.
Oh, you ain't say none of that went on for your weekly update.
I was trying to remember what happened in my week. A lot happens on a day-to-day basis.
Yo, you reminded me of the one time we went to laser tag at Laser Quest. We went up in there and I seen all the under investigation niggas. I think Reap was on under investigation at that time. And I hated them niggas. I hated all of them. And I seen them in Laser Quest and I was like, but I think we was leaving. We was leaving, y'all niggas was coming in, and I was like, damn, I want to shoot all these niggas.
With lasers.
With lasers, of course. With lasers. Come on, man. We're not the modern rappers.
Damn,
today.
man. Those are the good days. Laser Quest.
Yeah, man.
Right there at the hip, right?
Yup.
In that little corner.
Tucked away.
Yeah.
Tucked away, man. That was a nice little getaway spot.
Yeah.
But that reminded me of that. Yeah, capture the flag, man. That's all I know. The men's side, I feel like the women's, especially women's NCAA, like the college, they've been going crazy for a while. Like nobody even be talking about the men's game.
Yeah.
It's all about the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And give them they credit because they've been balling out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Give them their flowers, as they say.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some topics, man, because we just seen that Michael Jackson's vocals is actually on the Jay-Z Girls remix.
You know what? I always heard that. I always knew that he was on there.
No, you did not. That is a bold-faced
You
lie.
could totally tell that's him singing that.
When you hear it now,
If they would have never said it, you would have never known.
yeah.
I was always like, yo, that kind of sounds like Michael Jackson.
Who did you tell that to?
I said it in my head.
Okay, then it's not real life. I don't believe it. I do not believe you need more people.
Yo, Just Blaze didn't even know Michael Jackson was on there.
Yeah, but you did somehow. No, that's crazy.
We got a snip of it?
Yeah. We got a snippet. I can play a little snippet. Hold on. Wait, hold on, cause
Just Blaze.
To the viewers, want to see if you hear that Michael in there or not.
Yeah.
I was just watching a video of Just Blaze. He was I think he had like a class there, and he was showing them how to make beats and stuff. And man, that dude was just a beast, man.
Him, Timbaland, Scott Storch, they were just killing it back in the day.
Yeah.
Just Blaze.
I would love to date you, holla at you when I get up top. Girls, I do adore. But put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you, holla at you.
yeah.
See, like, I don't really hear him.
Yeah, you can hear like the undertones. Like I hear it a little bit, but there's no way, especially with the instrumental playing in the background, that I hear that at all. So I know Javy's capping.
Yeah, you capping big time, bro.
Sounds like Michael Jackson.
Especially like that's one of those things. Like if you heard it and you felt like that, you'd be like, man, don't that sound like Mike a little bit up in there?
You know who else sounds like Michael Jackson? And I've said this a couple of times. That
The Weeknd.
Yeah, I've said that.
Okay,
You
plenty
said it too.
people have.
Everybody else
Plenty
says
people
that.
have
He's like
said
the
that.
modern day Michael Jackson.
Bro.
I mean, making like dope ass music, but he's like that voice.
That's nothing new.
Well,
Drake
I
called.
put it out there just in case someone in the future. You know,
Drake
so-
got a bar where he says the guy that sounds like Michael Jackson is saying it about The Weeknd, bro. Like, come on,
Well, I
man.
guess if you don't listen to Drake, right, you wouldn't know.
I had never heard that bar.
Okay, yeah, okay, well, hey, you got me. The White Sox, they
Man,
got.
they about to win the ship, boy.
Yeah, well, I don't know because they ain't got no damn pitchers
I
because
know.
they got 6 of them that need Tommy John surgery in this month or have had Tommy John surgery in this month alone.
That's the new trend on TikTok.
So I'm like,
Getting surgery for
Tommy
your
John?
John?
yo,
They won today, 9-0.
I was asking Reap, like, isn't Tommy John, like, I think Nick had Tommy John or he was supposed to have Tommy John surgery or something, my cousin. But wasn't Tommy John surgery like a season ender?
ACL used to be a season ender too.
Well, it pretty much still is. I mean, the ACL before, like, it was hard for people to come back from it and have a successful career out of it.
Typical recovery time, 6 to 8 weeks. Initial post-operative period with immobilization and physical therapy. 9 to 12 months
Yeah, see?
or 12 to 18 months. Full recovery, return to pre-injury level performance.
Damn.
And the factors, younger patients tend to recover faster, of course. The severity of the injury and adherence to rehabilitation. Yeah, so I guess it really depends on your body, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, that's
age and all
crazy
that
though.
stuff.
For you
but,
to have,
but usually you're pretty much out from that.
yeah, for you to have 6 pitch, like how many pitchers are in, on a baseball team?
For real. That's a lot. You said how many?
6.
That's pretty much your
Yeah, like
whole,
you. I mean, I know you got your closers.
let's see
You
how
know what I'm
many.
saying? I know you got your what do you call them? The ones that come in the middle. Boss.
Relievers?
Yeah, no, ain't the reliever the close? No, it
Yeah.
is a reliever.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
a reliever.
They just switch out. They have like 2 relievers sometimes.
White Sox pitcher 3, 6, 9.
I used to love baseball so much. I used to actually have the video
They got
games for that.
13 pitchers.
13 pitchers. So you got basically half of your pitching staff is out for the season. So I mean, the thing is, the baseball season is a very long, grueling season, bro.
They got time. They could get some more, can't they?
They got like 160 games or something like that they play.
Yeah, they're gonna need some more pitchers.
7 pitchers that gonna be
Like, I
having to
just-
work.
We should apply. Maybe we could pitch for the White Sox.
Hey.
Well, Derrick Rose should apply because did y'all see him
he
throw
got
that
the
pitch?
best throw out of all these other people I've seen throw the ball.
Yo,
Bro.
he was so excited after he threw that pitch. He was like, "That's a strike." I stayed up all night practicing that.
Yeah.
pitch.
Perfect strike, man. Perfect strike. Man, can the man do any wrong?
Nope.
No, he can't.
I don't think so.
I think he should just put a White Sox uniform on and play like Jordan did.
He should. You're right.
Man, look.
Come
that-
out of retirement.
Yeah.
to
I
play
mean, we
one
can't
season.
get any worse than last year. Shoot.
Look, I'm not a White Sox.
He'll fill up the seats for sure.
I'm not a White Sox fan, but I'm not a White Sox hater. And I will say it's been certain acquisitions that came into the White Sox organization that almost made me flip. Almost made me flip, bro. Like,
To what? To be a hater or a lover of the
no,
White Sox?
to be a lover of the White Sox, bro.
The Griffey.
Yeah, Griffey, man.
Yeah.
God damn,
Yeah.
Griffey. They had Griffey. They had Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Those jerseys right there. Like, if I was to get a White Sox jersey, I'd want a Ken Griffey one or a Michael Jordan one.
Bro, they had Juan Pierre and the Cubs had Juan Pierre. Like, I don't even know how you do that.
Hmm.
How you go to both organizations,
I
bro?
used to like Juan Pierre a little. I'm like, he's all right. Like,
Nah,
we
he
used
was
to give him a lot of.
fire,
You used to give him a lot of
bro.
credit.
He was fire. You remember him on that Marlins team, bro?
Yeah, I mean, he used to have a good batting average, get on base a lot.
Juan Pierre was my dude. Kenny Lofton was my dude. Alfonso Soriano was my dude. Yo, that whole
Soriano.
day,
Dominicans, you-
boy.
man, that was the guy, bro.
Yeah.
That was the guy. Moises Alou.
A lot of Dominicans used to play. I mean, I think they still got a lot of Dominicans, but back in the day, it was all Dominicans. El Duque from New York Yankees.
What is Moises Alou? Is he Dominican?
Yeah,
Wow, I never even knew that.
he was a very angry Dominican. He was about to eat up Bartman.
Yeah, no, but that's the first time I ever seen him lose his cool. They had this like rumor about Moises Alou that he pissed on his hands before the game because it helped him with his grip.
Poor bat boy. Right?
He's like, I don't want to touch it.
Which is a crazy rumor to have running like
Just kicking the bat to the side, you know.
like he's got to wear a cup, right? So it's got to be like a whole process to try to get that piss.
like where does that come from, bro? Like ain't you doing that in like some type of private room or something?
For real.
Like
Yeah, that's
It's like the Major League movie where they just assume that all the.
and I swear he wore batter's gloves.
I don't think he did.
He didn't?
No.
He might not have. Well, if you pissed on your hands for the grip, like just get some batting gloves, dog.
Sammy Sosa's back in the Cubs. I kind of like that.
Yo, Sammy Sosa's back dark again.
Yeah, he's getting his color back.
Bro, like he's in violation. Yo, you in violation, bro. Because I don't even know why you did that to begin with.
bro, he looked like he went through the whole Neapolitan ice cream colors for real. He went from brown to white to pink, like
Yeah,
I
And
don't
he
know
was
what
like-
that get-
he's off colored right now.
And he
but-
was like dressing like whatever skin tone he was at the time.
yeah.
It was like, bro, who do you think you are, bro?
El Papi, Sammy Sosa.
You trying to dress like Frank Sinatra or something? Like,
He used to have
dog.
like the hair wave slicked back with the waves kind of going in.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen how Poppy Ortiz dress?
Like
Mm.
now?
Yes.
No, same way.
He wears a suit, right?
No, he wears like the Miami shirts with the unbuttoned
Oh, he's
button
looking-
down.
He's
The
looking
little
like-
taco meat show.
Yeah, yeah. He looked like a Dominican drug lord or something. Shout out to Poppy Ortiz, man. That boy got shot in the head.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. And he did that happened in the Dominican Republic.
That's wild. It be your own people.
It be your own people. Did y'all see that video of the Chicago kid? I guess he
Which
was a rapper, but they got ring footage.
Or where he was walking
Walking
and
with
then
his-
they kind of
his-
set him up there.
Yep, he's
Yeah,
walking
man,
with
that was bogus.
bro. Like
That dude ran up ahead of them and stuff in case he ran.
Yep,
Damn.
At first, I thought he was shooting at them.
I thought he was too.
I was like, man, what's going on here? This is a little weird because they look like they all kicking it. And I see dude take off and then turn around, start shooting. I'm like, oh, no, they set him up.
They set him up so bogus.
But that was real goofy because they shooting at each other like a little crossfire there.
yeah, exactly.
Swiss cheese
And
them
I
up.
don't even think.
But it could have been like the angle of how
Yeah.
you're seeing it. You
Yeah.
know, because I don't think
and they did him bogus because he just
they
like
did him
that was
dirty.
execution right
Yeah,
there.
man, that's wild, man. Shout out to that young boy. I don't know what you did in your life, but I don't feel like too much things are deserving of that, especially from people that you think you cool with. So thoughts and prayers to the family for sure, because that's crazy. Y'all had to have the whole world watch your child just get slain. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So I guess keeping up with something that's kind of dark. Have y'all heard about Cain Velasquez?
Mm-mm.
So Cain Velasquez, he's an MMA fighter. The thing that's going on with him, I'll just read this, right? The 3-year saga of Cain Velasquez ended Monday as the former two-time UFC, or I guess he's UFC MMA,
Mhm.
UFC heavyweight champion was sentenced to 5 years in prison on a litany of charges, including attempted murder, for his role in a 2022 attempted shooting of the man accused of molesting Velasquez's then 4-year-old son.
Oh, was this a while ago though? That he
This
got
happened in
arrested?
2022.
Oh yeah, I did hear about
So
that.
he
then.
just got charged.
Oh
He's sentenced to 5 years.
yeah, because I remember talking about that. I think it was at work or something like that, and I was like, man, I probably do the same thing.
Yeah, man. So a lot of people are on his side because they like, come on, man. Like this dude is molesting his 4-year-old son,
Yeah,
and any father would feel like that
Yeah, the
rage.
rage.
And they're saying like he found out about it, and in that moment he reacted. So how do you sentence him to 5 years for a momentary reaction? You know what I'm saying? Like
When is
that's
he-
heat of the moment.
he played in like insanity or
Nah.
at
he's
that
not.
moment, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
because you
But-
ain't thinking, you just
So he was. It was a high speed car chase, and he's trying to chase him down, and he had a 40 caliber, and he's shooting out the window, and
Damn, that's reckless.
the dude had his mom in the car
Mm.
and his stepfather in the car while he's shooting at him, and he ended up shooting his the dude's stepfather in the arm. It wasn't life threatening or anything like that, but the thing so the guy, I guess he's going into court to be charged for these violations for
Molestation.
yeah. So he's gonna have his day in court or whatever. But the thing is, man, come on, bro. We all got children, man. You find out somebody touching yours.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. Like, so I don't agree with this. I understand it, but I do not agree with it at all, bro. Because anybody that got a heart or a child, or even if you don't have a child, you can understand these things.
Yeah, 5 years is a little excessive considering only an injury was happened. It wasn't even nobody got killed.
My thing is like, is this like does he have priors? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because if this is a first time offense, especially, and you giving him 5 years, which he not gonna do 5.
No.
You know, he'll probably do half of that. You know what I'm saying? But still, I don't even think he should do. If you're gonna give him anything, give him a year.
Do MMA fighters, are their fists also considered like lethal weapons, like boxers?
I believe so. So
So
even
even
if
if
he
you-
beat him up,
Right. It'd be a attack with a deadly weapon and shit.
that's still attempt murder, or
Probably.
if it's a deadly weapon, I mean, anything that is really considered a deadly weapon is attempt murder.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. Prayers up to Cain Velasquez, man.
It says he's already been offered a multi-fight contract as soon as he's free from prison.
5 years from now?
Guess so.
Sheesh.
They need to just give him that bread. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They can't get it in before he goes to jail?
no, he already got sentenced. So once you get
Ah.
sentenced, they taking you back there. Ain't no, nah. Like, you could be on bond until your sentence date, but once you get sentenced, you in there. So man, prayers up to him, man. Man, Damian Lillard. While we talking about injuries to athletes, Damian Lillard got diagnosed with a blood clot, which now that's the second one. Cause who else had blood clot? That's Wembenyama.
Yeah, Wemby.
Yeah, he had a blood clot. So now Damian Lillard got a blood clot, but they're not ruling him out for the playoffs. They're saying he could potentially come back for the playoffs. So I don't know the rules with blood clots. I know some they just try to keep you out. They just like not risking it for the rest of the season.
Maybe depending where it's at, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
So they got some kind of new technology that are detecting these? Because you didn't used to hear about blood clots until it was too late.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just it's a lot of injuries.
Did he get injured and then they found it?
I don't think so. I didn't hear anything about that.
Okay.
I'm kind of
Because
worried
usually
about
I was
getting a
thinking
blood
maybe
clot.
they did an MRI and
'Cause
found,
even with Wemby, like I didn't see anything wrong with Wemby. I don't think he was out on no
Yeah,
injury.
that's what I'm saying. Are they taking like random scans now looking for that?
maybe.
I could use one of those.
Yeah, I mean everybody should have those resources
I got one coming up April 15th. Well, no, I go see my specialist April 15th.
to check for like blood clots and all that.
No, my arm. So they said I had like tennis elbow, golfer's elbow.
Mhm.
I've been going to physical therapy every Tuesday, and my therapist is like, I don't think it's golfer's elbow or tennis elbow. She's like, I'm not sure what's going on with your elbow. I can't lift anything with my left arm. Like it's painful, and I found out because I tried to pick Ethan up. I tried to pick him up, going this way, but it's only when my arm's like turned in, which is kind of like how the tennis elbow or whatever, golfer's elbow. So I got to go see a specialist on the 15th and then figure out what imaging they're going to do to see what's going on in there.
Damn, boy, it's that sock set, man. You need Tommy John.
I told you it's TikTok thing, man.
You've been trying to be a pitcher for the White Sox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I heard Cameron talking about They said, yeah, Paul George is out for the season. He said, so what? They wasn't going to the playoffs. What does that mean? They been out. They said the same thing about LaMelo Ball because LaMelo Ball's out too. He got like a ankle injury and
I
a
seen
wrist
that. He
injury. He got to
tweaked.
get surgery. Which I feel like, man, them Ball brothers is cursed, bro.
Yeah, they
Don't none of them stay healthy.
Mm-mm.
And if they stayed healthy, they could probably be some really good ball players.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
They could live up to their name.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. But he's like, Lonzo's out. The Charlotte Hornets is out of the playoffs. What does that even mean? They ain't even got no season. Like, I don't know, man. Prayers up to the NBA, man, because I don't know what's going on with y'all. Y'all got all these trainers. Y'all got better medical technology, and just none of y'all can stay on the court, man. It's shameful.
Shout out to the Bulls though for beating the Lakers with that.
Oh man, that was
Incredible.
2 times.
Yeah,
2 times.
2 times.
But right after I said like the Lakers was gonna win the chip, like come on.
Oh yeah,
Come
we
on,
did.
man.
You did say that.
Yeah, man. I've been regretting that ever since I watched that episode and cringed. Like I said the Lakers and the Knicks. Which, I mean, the Knicks, I don't think Jalen Brunson is back yet, but when he comes back, we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. But low key, man, Houston been balling. They number 2 seed right now. Like, they balling out of control. I don't believe in them.
Mhm.
But, I mean, and Detroit last season had the worst record in NBA history, the worst losing record in NBA history. And this year, they're like fighting. They're like in the sixth seed.
Oh,
or
they're
something.
fighting. They're fighting. You saw that fight?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I seen
man,
that. I
that
seen
was-
that. I seen that.
They're back to being the what were they called? The
Bad Boy
Boys?
Pistons.
Bad
Yeah,
Boys.
that was
Which, man, I mean, they got Isaiah Stewart on that team, and he just been trying to fight everybody. So it only makes sense. But I mean, I like a little bit of that, man. I think we need this league need a little bit more hockey in it. You know what I'm saying? Just
maybe. Keep it real.
But all they did for that whole little brawl, they was just pushing each other.
Yeah.
I think basketball has the softest fights ever in sports history.
They had one good fight with Ron Artest or Meta World Peace.
No, they used to have some good ones. I mean, what was that? Chris Childs that swung on Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a.
They
few
had
that
some with
were,
Chris
like,
Paul.
Some good connected.
Was it Chris Paul and Rondo? They got into it. Yeah, it's been a couple of them. It's been a couple of little decent ones, but for the most part, man, it's a pushing and shoving match. Like baseball, when they storm the field,
Oh man, that's dangerous. They don't use bats. I've never seen anybody use a bat, but
nah,
they
you
get
can't
at
go
it.
that crazy.
you
You can't go that
You get
crazy.
kicked out
Bro,
there.
I'm surprised they haven't though. It's like right there. You got them right there in the dugout.
And which I watched that Jackie Robinson movie, 42.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, and I never had seen it before. I had always been meaning to watch
I need
it.
to go watch it before they delete it.
Bro, that movie is super legit. So that's another recommendation if y'all haven't watched that. You know what I'm saying? That is fire. Shout out to Chad, man. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Stephen A. Smith said if LeBron James would have swung on him, he was definitely swinging back.
Nah, he would have sued.
He definitely would have sued too. And then LeBron put up a clip of Stephen A. Smith training with a boxer with like the weakest right hook in the world.
I don't believe him.
I think as a man, what man is gonna sit there and let somebody put their hands on him? So I do believe that he would have had a reaction. But first of all, LeBron didn't even come at you. Nobody thought that LeBron was gonna swing on you. So for him to even bring that up was like weird to me.
He thought about it like a couple days later, like, oh man, I wish he would have swung on me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about it.
It had to be people being like, man, he punked you. You know what I'm saying? And he probably let it get to him or something like that.
He sure did
Because
punk him.
nothing about that energy showed me like I didn't feel threatened like in that type of way. I just feel like he checked you.
He put his finger in your said this, that.
Gave him the little grandma finger.
Mm-hmm.
Little
But
grandma
at least
point.
he did say, if LeBron would have put hands on me, I would have got my ass beat because I would have swung back on him. So at least he admitted to that.
He sure would.
But I
It
mean,
wouldn't have been a fight if LeBron connected. He would have been knocked out.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith is what, like,
He's fragile too.
how old is Stephen A. Smith? In his 50s? Almost 60?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be.
Come on, man. LeBron not punching that old man.
Because LeBron is what?
LeBron is 40.
He's 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got to be in his
Yeah, like high 50s or
middle
something.
50s.
Yeah, mid to high 50s. Like, come on, bro. Who's doing that? Ain't nobody punching on the elderly. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is doing that? You ain't getting no type of points from that. So I never took it like that. So for him to say that, I was just like, that comes out of left field. And then the other thing that went kind of viral was they started talking about, because, you know, LeBron is starting season 2 of his podcast, Mind the Game. Originally, he had JJ Redick on it. And then people were saying, oh, LeBron was just interviewing him for the Lakers head coaching job. But now for season 2, he got Steve Nash on it.
Mm.
So Kendrick Perkins went on to First Take, and he was talking about why would you give this position to Steve Nash? Ain't you cool with like Shannon Fry? Ain't you cool with Richard Jefferson? Ain't you cool with Udonis Haslam? Ain't those your guys? You won championships with them?
Yeah,
Like, why would you not put them in that position?
yeah.
Basically saying why you ain't giving your platform to another black person.
That's racist.
And I feel like, well, Shannon Fry and Richard Jefferson, they had Kendrick Perkins on their podcast called Road Trip, and check that out too. It's a dope podcast. But they basically checked them and was like, yo, LeBron has been on this podcast. Right after they won the Lakers championship, he came on this podcast. He's done a lot of things to uplift us. So, like, I think that you're getting things, like, wrong.
Twisted.
Yeah, like,
You're reaching, guy. You reaching.
why we mad just because this is not a black person? Like, Steve Nash is Steve Nash.
Yeah, I mean, he's earned his name, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
and
got to give him that credit.
when you thinking about high quality IQ, that's one of them people.
Yeah.
You know, now if he picked like a Rajon Rondo, I could see that too. You know, but you want somebody with high intellect. And people saying, oh, well, Draymond Green and stuff like that. But Draymond Green is an active player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come
Mhm.
on, man.
Need somebody that's retired.
Yeah, for sure. You ain't giving away no secrets.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know, man. I think everything that LeBron James does is gonna be scrutinized. I think certain things he brings upon himself, for sure. But other things, it'd be like, y'all just nitpicking on things. Come on, man. Like, especially off the basketball court, LeBron James does a lot of awesome shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always kudos to him for that.
And
On the court?
Stephen A. Smith is 57.
57 years old. Come
Yeah,
on,
he
old man.
tipping
Come on.
60.
Ain't nobody was gonna put no hands on you, bro.
Yeah.
But the only thing about the Lakers too, man, y'all got 2 of the biggest crybabies on the court. Luka Doncic and
real.
LeBron James. They always talking to the refs, bro. Like, stop and just go play ball. What are you doing? I see Luka Doncic on the ground sometimes sitting down. He don't even run back on defense. He talking to the ref. What is you doing?
LeBron be killing me whenever he get like tapped on the head, and he always doing that, like he bleeding or something. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Stabbed me.
Yeah,
Dude,
he too big for that.
Yeah.
You too big to be acting like that, man.
You got that soccer player mentality.
Yeah.
Y'all remember how Shaq used to get abused?
Oh man.
I mean, Shaq was giving some abuse, but he was taking a lot of abuse as
but
well.
a lot of them dudes, man, were taking. You took it to the hole. You was about to get hit. I
Yeah.
mean, you had to go in strong.
Especially if you was a little guy, them big dudes weren't playing with you.
Nah. That
Not
was
at
their
all.
house. That was their house there. That was when it was like true centers there. You know what I mean? They protecting that paint.
Mm.
You know, now like
Mutombo.
Matumbo. The
Jack Diesel.
That's why Ja Morant, like, look, Ja Morant is a spectacular player, but
But he ain't going against no real centers.
I don't think them big dudes would have been allowing none of that.
You ain't flying in there like that.
Nah, because
Would've caught his ass like a little fly.
yeah, because the thing is, he like when Derrick Rose was doing it, Derrick Rose had like a build to him.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like Ja looked like he don't got too much muscle on him like
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
One like a little bump is gonna knock him out of that.
Yeah,
you know?
like with them dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like compared to a regular person, I ain't talking about that. I'm comparing it to NBA
Basketball
players.
players.
Yeah, like nah, come on, bro. They just not gonna let you get that off
Mm-mm.
at all. At all. Let me see. Man, Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Aaron Rodgers, what's up with Aaron?
So Aaron Rodgers currently, I guess, what is he? Is he a free agent right now?
He ain't on the Jets no more, right?
Well, I think he's still like I don't know what's going on. If they're trying to see if he's gonna come back over there or what's going on, but teams have been offering, something for him. So the Steelers offered him a 1-year contract.
Steelers, don't they
He's
got
in his 40s too, right?
He may be very.
Don't they got Russell Wilson?
No, he signed a contract to go to the Giants.
Mm.
So
Alright.
they got what's his name that just went to Jameis. Jameis is over there with the Giants. He signed a 3-year deal or something like that, and now they got Russell Wilson over there too.
Is he gonna play QB2 or QB1? Who's starting?
Russell Wilson.
All right.
Russell Wilson starting for sure. He's not starting Jameis over Russell Wilson. It's not happening. And they're paying him more, so they got to start him.
Yeah.
There's always who's getting paid more.
That's how you.
sure.
But the thing with the Steelers is like, if y'all was gonna lose out on Russell Wilson anyway, why would y'all let Justin Fields go? Because he's on the Jets now.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Justin Fields went to the Jets.
And
so-
he's starting.
Yeah, that's their QB1 right now.
That's what's up.
So
I'm a root for them.
I guess they have no other choice but to try to get Aaron Rodgers. Because what else do you have?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that he has some of his best days ahead of him still.
Yeah.
That's
You
why I was
know?
asking about Russell Wilson. I thought he also was on the decline.
Well, he had a semi okay year with the Steelers. Justin Fields kind of kicked it off. He was doing good, which a lot of Steelers fans was like, well, why y'all bringing Russell Wilson in here now when Justin Fields been kind of going crazy?
Mm-hmm.
And then when Russell Wilson got in there, he started doing good too. So then it was cool with it. But then towards the end of the season, he kind of fell off.
And then they got rid of Justin Fields as well.
They got, now none of them.
Sucks to be a Steelers
Yeah.
fan right now.
They had both of those players for 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and now they're in a place where they're like, I don't think the Steelers ever had like the greatest quarterback. Who they got our hand-me-downs when we gave him Mitch Trubisky. But ever since Ben Roethlisberger,
yeah.
I mean, you ain't and Ben wasn't like the greatest quarterback.
He
Yeah.
just had a solid Antonio Brown. Yeah.
And I mean, he had an arm on him, but you couldn't take him down, bro.
Yeah, he's a
He's
giant.
a big dude.
That
man,
was
for
a big
quarterback.
boy, man. So I mean, I don't know what the Steelers is gonna do. Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season.
Shout out to Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, shout out to him. So, but I don't know how he's gonna maintain that going forward because it's not looking good at all. So Dean Smith, I seen this. It was pretty cool. Dean Smith set aside $36,000 in his will so that each of his ex-players could get $200 to enjoy a dinner on him.
That was
What a
awful
guy,
nice of him.
man.
Nice.
What a guy, bro. I know his wife was like, nigga, what? Nigga, what?
Where's my dinner?
36,000. Hell nah. But nah, that's dope. That's dope. And that shows like the connection that you have with your players. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Dean Smith, he coached
North
them,
Carolina,
Jay.
right? Yeah. North
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah. So man, I mean, kudos to him, man. That's fire. That's
Yeah,
fire.
that is.
Do
Wish I got to.
y'all got a will?
I do not.
No, I gotta work on one.
Me too. It's something that like me and my wife have talked about recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just having that, especially with the experience that we went through last year.
Yeah.
Just preparing for that. You know what I mean? It's like always the worst thing to think of, but you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's better to be prepared.
Yeah.
And if you can, definitely get life insurance, especially
Oh,
if you
see
got
that
kids.
I have like two. I have actually 3 policies. So
Yeah, that's what I feel like a lot of the brown community would definitely make out big, unfortunately. But this is why we don't get a lot of inheritance. We don't have that wealth coming down
Yeah.
because we're not financially intelligent enough to set ourselves up for the future.
And I'm gonna put y'all up on a little game, man. Having life insurance policies is better than having a bank account. You can store your money there. You could pull out funds from there. And you can accumulate more wealth on top of having it, and you can prepare yourself for if the unfortunate happens. But definitely look into getting life insurance policies. You could take out as many policies as you want. It's unlimited.
I even have like riders, life insurance on my kids in case there was an accident. You know, I'm driving and God forbid something happened.
Yeah.
It's like a $10,000 rider on each kid that it would pay for, funeral
Medical
costs
bills
and all
and all
that or
that.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And when they turn 18, they can take it over if they want. You know what I mean?
You gotta get financially responsible out here.
Yeah.
All right. Which one of your loved ones do you want to let know right now that they not gonna be on the wheel?
Anybody that's not my daughter, y'all ain't in my will.
Damn, bro. I thought for sure. I'm like, I gotta be on there somewhere.
Pretty much all my life insurance policy is going to my daughter.
There you go. See, you did it in a way where nobody can be mad at you for it.
Yeah.
Look at what a
it's
guy.
My wife and kids,
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
it, like.
yeah. Everybody that everybody that ever owed me money that I haven't collected on, if I pass away, y'all still owe me that. Don't think it's over just because I'm gone.
And that's actually what's in his will.
Yeah, that's in my will.
This guy owes me 500. This guy owes me 200.
It's collection time, baby.
Yeah, I got a little list of how many times you family members have come to visit me.
Damn, you petty.
There's a lot of zeros in there, so that's what you get in 0.
All right, so y'all know this 1v1 thing has been kind of going a little bit crazy. I think ever since not the WNBA, but they a couple of WNBA players created this league that the WNBA players was playing in their off season, so that they wouldn't have to go overseas to make bread. You know what I'm saying? So they could stay at home, and they were playing the 3v3 games and the 1v1 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it got kind of like highly popularized, and to the fact of where now the NBA has been considering for All-Star Weekend doing a 1v1 tournament with a couple players.
It's kind of like that Ice Cube League.
Yeah, like the Big Three.
The Big Three, yeah.
Yeah, but they trying to just do 1v1s. Now the women's game, they did like a Big Three. So they was doing the 3-on-3s, but they also had a 1v1s challenge as well over there.
Okay. Angel Reese's team won the championship in that league, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Angel Reese.
They were called the Roses or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But that's cool because as a kid, you'd always be like, oh, Michael Jordan totally beat Larry Bird in a 1v1, or Allen Iverson beat Kobe in a 1v1.
Yeah, well, LeBron James is on record saying that he don't believe that 1v1 is real basketball.
That sounds like something I would say when my friend beats me. I'll be like, I beat you in real basketball because just beat me in 1-on-1. That's not real basketball.
Well, I agree with him. It's not real basketball because real basketball is team oriented. You know what I'm saying? But everybody grows up doing some 1-on-1. Like it showcases like your level of competition from another person. And I heard Kyrie Irving talking about it because he was giving his thoughts on the 1v1 game, which he said, I would love to do that.
Kyrie would kill 1-on-1.
Kyrie said, I grew up playing 1v1. Like that's my game. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you think it's got to be matched up by positions?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
right?
said,
Okay.
you have to match it
Because
up on position base.
any other way, I just don't see it fair.
Yeah, for sure. But he said a lot of guys are not gonna do that because even though in the off season, he said they do NBA players do 1v1s, but they always do it in a private place and because they feel like it's sacred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're working on their game type of thing. But he said a lot of players are not gonna do it because they don't want to get exposed.
Mhm.
Because the 1v game is gonna expose how good you are on offense and how
Yeah,
bad you are on
weaknesses, yeah.
offense, how good you are on defense, and how bad you are on defense. Everything gets exposed. You know what I'm saying? But right now we got a 1v1 game against Mike Beasley and Lance Stevenson. That's gonna go crazy. That's gonna be dope.
Where do they broadcast these? Can I watch them?
Yeah. It's gonna be an event that everybody could watch. And Brandon Jennings just went viral because he was going crazy. He was saying like he's the best player out of his draft class over like Drew Holiday, over Jeff Teague. He was going crazy on all it over what was it, Ty Lawson? Over
He got the Yay syndrome.
over Lou Williams.
Yeah, I don't know how Lou got. Is he in the same draft class?
I don't know.
Yeah, he just got dragged into it for no reason.
But he said, Brandon Jennings said, I want to play all of I want to play Jeff Teague one-on-one. I want to play Lou Will. And then Lou Will said, I'll play you one-on-one. So now they're trying to set up. Now I guess Pat Beverly is involved in it too. And he's going to be like the moderator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the 1v1. But I think, look, Brandon Jennings is cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked Brandon Jennings when he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lou Will is gonna tear his ass up.
Yeah,
For sure.
Like, I don't know
Lou
if
Will
he
got
holds
that
weight.
for sure.
And I don't think that he could be. I don't think he could beat Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's a dog, and Drew Holiday's locking him up on defense.
yeah.
Drew Holiday can score as well.
Drew's a beast.
This makes for some good betting, though, right?
Yeah,
I would
This
definitely bet
one-on-one,
that.
Yeah.
I'll bet that. I'll make side bets, everything.
I got $2 on Drew Holiday.
And I think
two on Drew.
200.
And I think the Lance Stevenson and Mike Beasley. I think Mike Beasley gonna tear his ass up. But I think that's gonna be a good game as well. But I like it. I feel like bringing that, depending on, because it could be like the dunk contest, right? Why did the dunk contest fail? Because the best dunkers weren't dunking no more.
Yeah.
They weren't. They nobody wanted to lose.
Mhm.
You know, and that's why I give kudos to Zach LaVine and
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon, because man, they held it down for what was it, like two
Man,
or three of
those
them?
were some great dunk contests right there. They were
Yeah.
just
They try to
back
they
and
brought
forth.
life back into it.
Yeah.
So now, depending on that, like, if it's a 1v1 matchup that you ain't even want to see, it's like, I don't want to see these guys going together. Now, it might highlight certain people. You're like, damn, I didn't even know he was like that. Like Matt McClung, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But come on, man. People want to see them guys. You want to
Yeah.
see Kyrie against
You
like
want
a
the
Dame
stars.
Lillard.
You want the
Against
stars. The guys getting paid the big money. You want to see them.
Want to
Put the money where the mouth is.
see
Yeah.
Steph Curry versus Kyrie?
Steph Kyrie.
See, I think Steph and Dame Lillard will probably be a better matchup. So I think Kyrie against maybe who would I pair Kyrie up against? It would have to be another dribbler.
Steph.
Nah, Steph don't even play. I don't like that. I don't like how their games compare.
Who do you think's gonna win
Between Steph
if
and
they
Kyrie?
played? Yeah.
Probably I would say
See, that means it's a good match because you can't even call it.
because look, Steph gonna be just jacking up threes. You know what I'm
Throwing
saying?
Little dribbles. Tap, tap, tap.
I think that Kyrie is a more formidable defender to where like he not gonna just allow Kyrie to just shoot all day. So Kyrie got some taps too. I ain't gonna lie, he got some taps, but they nothing like Kyrie's taps.
I think
Kyrie gonna make him work more. And the thing is, Steph Curry got weaker defense than Kyrie do.
Well,
He
wins?
do, bro.
Offense or
You-
defense?
Defense.
I'm gonna go with Steph.
Nigga, defense wins games. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but if you ain't making your shots,
But I don't believe Kyrie's not gonna be making his shots. Kyrie's gonna do some shifty stuff. We didn't seen Steph Curry touch the earth before. Like, come on, man. Like, Steph Curry's not a defender like that. Can he jack up some threes? Yes, he can do that. But Kyrie's gonna like get in his bag. Steph's not gonna stay in front of him.
that's true.
But
that's true.
I think that Steph and Damian Lillard would be like a doper matchup because they both like to shoot from the logo like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
it's gonna be like the All-Star game, like you just said. Ain't nobody wants to watch. A bunch of
People not
just
gonna want to
chuck
get
it up.
exposed, bro. So they're not gonna do it.
They're not gonna play
They're
for
not
real.
gonna do it.
That's why you gotta get these mid players to go at it because they're gonna play for real.
No,
Because
they
they're not the
would.
stars.
Listen, I
They got
think
something to prove.
I
Right.
think 1v1 they would play for real because it's you against another person. You don't want to get embarrassed. I just don't think that they're gonna do it in the first place. They're gonna be like, nah, this might be bad for my brand.
Yeah, you got a brand. You got to protect your brand.
I would want to see Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum do a 1v1.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be fire.
I think Brown will get him.
Me too. I mean,
Well, didn't they go and wasn't it the All-Star game or something like that? They were on opposite
Yeah,
teams
they were.
a couple years ago.
Mhm.
yeah, because they do the
And-
whole thing where it's not
And Brown
East and West.
Brown was giving it to him.
yeah.
Remember they were going back and forth?
Mhm.
Man, I remember me, Javi and his brother, we went to this Jalen Rose All-Star event
In Chicago.
in Chicago and Jalen Rose was on the Bulls. And they had it was Jason Williams' rookie season. He hadn't even played on the Bulls yet. He just got drafted by the Bulls, but he hadn't even played.
Were those Middle Eastern kids there?
No, I would have been looking for
Cameron,
revenge.
diplomats were there though.
Yeah.
Cameron was there with
Oh,
him.
really?
Cameron, Jim Jones, yeah, all of them was there. Joel's, all of them. But and we took pictures of them.
Yeah.
We didn't even go to take pictures with them. We just took pictures of them.
Look, there goes Cameron. Let's take a picture.
But they had Stephon Marbury there too. Bro,
Mhm.
Stephon was on the Suns or something at that time, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, in the middle of this game, right? They had Chris Webber. It was like an all-star event.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the game, Jason Williams and Stephon Marbury just everybody clear out. And they just going one-on-one against each other for like it had to be like 6 straight possessions.
Nice.
And it was like the dopest. Everybody was so hype. Like if they brought that element, kind of an element of like a street ball coach or something to the All-Star game,
Yeah.
bro, like that's what you need these motherfuckers to play harder.
Yeah.
Play like it matters.
Back like they used to play on the Rucker, trying to prove their street cred.
Yeah, play like Kobe came into an All-Star game. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, but they got to figure something out, man, because ain't nobody. I be like, I don't even be disappointed when I miss All-Star game.
I don't even look forward to it. No,
I don't
even-
it's just like
I'll be like, who's in?
I
Okay.
don't make any effort to
no
watch it.
defense, no nothing. It's just
Especially
like,
this past
it's a
year.
joke. It's a joke.
This past year with all the changes that they was making, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't even. What are y'all
I don't
doing?
even understand this game anymore.
It is what it is, man. Y'all will figure it out. Y'all make the big bucks over there. That's for y'all to handle.
You got us paying these big prices to go watch y'all play. Y'all need to entertain us a little more.
Are you not entertained? No, I'm not.
I guess while I'm wearing the Crenshaw hoodie, I'll speak on this. Big U that's been indicted for this RICO case or whatever. He's also being investigated for the death of Nipsey Hussle
That's crazy.
because there's a guy named Loose Cannon, which was affiliated with Big U, and then they had a falling out. Now he calls him Big Useless.
Mm.
But he had a conversation and he was saying that Big U had called his phone and he said, yo, Nip just passed. And he was like, what? He's like, yeah, Nip just passed. So he like, what? He ended up calling Nip. Like, nah, this can't be true. Nip picked up the phone.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, we was talking about it last time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he picked up the phone, whatever. So then he like, wait, but then that 30 minutes later, some Nipsey
He ended up
passed.
getting him.
So when he told that story, it got on the radar of they were building this case the whole time, like just taking out because people just go on these shows and they just tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then they went up to No Jumper. The feds went to No Jumper and they was asking for those footage.
He
You know
had
what I'm
a.
saying?
He was on another show too. What was that one about like the music industry? They
Who?
did a whole episode on Big U.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Big U is doing, but obviously he's been living a life of crime.
So
He's
I
been
guess
terrorizing the community.
Racketeering. What's it called? Racketeering.
Racketeering.
Over here making an enterprise off of ill gains.
That boy was going to like dispensaries and saying, y'all have to pay me X amount of dollars per month.
What?
Yes. like running up in establishment, like the old days when these mobsters would go up in there.
Construction companies, you can't have a construction company in this
Yeah.
town unless you're giving us a portion of that money.
Yeah, he was on the FX show called Hip Hop Uncovered. Did an episode on him.
Well, now he's gonna be on 24-hour lockdown.
24 hours.
It is what it is, man. Get well soon. Samuel L. Jackson is the highest grossing actor of all time with movies totaling $14.6 billion.
Samuel L. Jackson is like in every movie too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So
And
he
definitely
earned that.
every,
He worked hard.
Definitely every Quentin Tarantino movie,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Quentin Tarantino loves him.
Yes, he does.
That's like his favorite black guy ever. Because he lets him get away with saying nigger.
Gave him the pass.
There's snakes on the plane.
Snakes on a plane. I never seen that movie
Me
to this
neither.
day.
I
Never
just-
seen that movie.
I just remember hearing this snakes on the plane. That's it.
Speaking of N-words, we seen did y'all see the Kanye West academics interview?
Yes.
This man was really in the black KKK outfit.
In the beginning, academic shows up. Kanye looks like a regular person, and then he's like, "Let me go get dressed."
Let me slide into something more comfortable.
And academics wasn't even surprised. He was just like, "Yeah."
He said, "I'm gonna put the black suit on." And he came out in the black suit. But what had me
black leather.
What
Leather.
had me laughing was the way he was breathing in that thing, boy. He sounded like he was dying. Like,
It's kind of hot.
Yo,
in
what
here.
was funny to me is how he was setting it up. He was like, nah, I don't want to sit down. It'd be more powerful if I stand up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go right here. I'm just stand up. You could either sit right there or, you know what I'm saying? I'm stand up right here. And he say, academics like, yo, whatever you want to do. Like, we just go off of how you doing it.
I know he really want to say, like, damn, I want to sit down because it's going to be a long ass interview. We're
I
going to be
think-
standing for a while.
I think at that point, he was just like, let me not fuck this up.
No, yeah, he's like, I'm going to get some good, juicy stuff here.
Yo, look, Kanye was saying some wild stuff in there. And
As expected.
sometimes through his wild stuff, he'll have like a point, but it's like, it still don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like it's a point to your wild take, but it's still stupid. You know what I'm saying? But one of the funniest moments of that whole entire thing that made it all worth it for me was when he started talking about Jim Jones. And he was like, so he had the money. We talked about this last time about the $2 million for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
crypto
Meeting
guy
kind
that he was supposed to meet up with. So he was like, he told me he was going to get a percentage of it. You know, he didn't tell me he was getting $2 million or whatever. But look, I ain't even tripped. When I found out about it, I still did it because I want you to get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
That's nice of you.
But he said, then, you know, we were supposed to be talking about clothes and stuff. And I told him, yo, I want you to send me a PDF file of like, you know, what them kids out there in New York is wearing. Like, show the king what they wearing out there. I want to know what they wearing in New York. You know what I'm saying? Send me a PDF file.
A PDF.
PDF.
Yeah,
file?
PDF file.
This-
And he
who
said,
sends-
he said,
Why does he specifically want it in that format?
yo,
What, JPEG?
He
Tiff?
said,
picture.
Jim Jones said to him, he said, yo, I don't know how to send no PDF file. I don't know how to do no
'Cause
PDF
ain't
file.
nobody sending PDF files like that.
And he was like,
Let's go save as PDF.
I know, but like, send me a picture. That's a
Right.
JPEG. Like,
Does
come
it
on.
matter the
The
damn format?
he said, man, that aggravated me more. That I found out to be more disrespectful than the money situation. Like, you just a PDF, nigga? PDF? You just gonna say this to my face? And he's like, academics like, well, I mean, what if he just really didn't know how to do it?
Yo.
So, hey, academics had me cracking up though with some of his like responses. You know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, okay.
Maybe
But-
Jim Jones didn't pay for Adobe, you know?
I
Maybe
mean,
he
but
can't.
like, when have you ever heard like a street dude say, "Send me a PDF"?
For a picture, too. It's not even like if it was a document. It
No,
Send me
but
a-
he was
send me a
like,
photo or something.
You
Send me a
think
picture.
he said you don't think he got young homies that know how to do a PDF? Academic was like, yeah, probably. He's like, All right, then. Case closed.
Send me an Excel sheet. Come on.
I
With
was
a
just
picture
like,
in it.
Send me a PowerPoint.
I was just like, damn, like this nigga just really took it to extreme limits over a PDF file. That was gold to me. I was like, that's legendary. You just fall out for somebody over a PDF file?
Dude,
I
that falling out
bet.
with everybody for anything.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you
just-
seen how he was going in on Don C and then John Legend. and-
Oh yeah. What he say? They call it, he smell like mashed potatoes. Or something like that?
Who?
He said John Legend. They
He's
say-
like, I'm just saying. They say he smell like mashed potatoes.
Yo, as soon as you said that, I knew he was talking about John Legend. Somehow.
Really?
I'm like,
That's crazy,
That's
bro.
he do look like he smells.
It
like
is a
Legend.
good. I will say, man, he wow, he crazy. I don't think nobody should take him serious and stuff like that. But it is a wildly entertaining ride when you watch one of those interviews.
He's a shock artist.
The thing about it though, bro, what I feel like and why it make it not funny to me at the same time is that I really feel like this man could lose his life over some of the stuff that he talking about, bro. And it's like, damn, man, like I feel bad in that regard. Like I don't want to see nothing happen to Ye. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever, you know, because I don't think that he's well. But
Because he not really being careful with what he's saying.
no,
you know
he's
what I'm
not
saying?
at
Like,
all. At
he's
all. He
just-
don't care.
It's just
Shock.
it's
He
whatever
just
right
wants
now.
sh-
You
he
know what I
wants-
mean? Like
He's like Dennis Rodman back in the day when he was just trying to shock people. So
yeah, and he knows.
So when you say shock, though, do you think that he doesn't believe these things, or do you think that
Nah,
he really
it's just
does
for,
believe them?
It's just for like that saying that goes no
That shock value.
I don't. I think,
no publicity is bad publicity.
I think he really believes this stuff.
I think some things, and I think some things is for the publicity and to boost that name back up. You know, from being blackballed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing back.
But which part of it do you felt like just was some shock shit?
Wearing the whole KKK outfit, that's just shock shit.
Yeah, but he explained why he did that.
Nah, he don't believe that. He just wants to do the shock shit.
No, I don't believe that. I believe that. Okay, so the truth in it, right? The truth in it is the Jewish community runs 90% of, damn near 95% of.
When you say
the
Jewish,
music
you
industry.
mean the Israelites. It's because Jewish people are just a religion. Continue.
Okay, well, whatever they call themselves, I don't know. I'm not in that community, but I know they're Jewish. They're Jewish people. So Jewish people run the and no, they're Jewish people.
Because of the last names.
Bro, because they're Jewish. What is Larry David? He's Jewish, right? What is Adam Sandler? He's Jewish, right?
Yeah.
They consider themselves Jewish.
I mean,
these are
but-
people in the music industry that are Jewish people. They follow that religion. They're Jewish people. And I'm saying 95% of them run the record industry. Like big corporation. It's always funded by Jewish people. So if you're looking at it from that angle and he's like, oh, these are the people, these are the top tier people that they not fucking with me. And they're actually trying to blackball me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have a gripe against this group or these individuals now. And you feel like they're making money off of black people's pain. So let me trigger them by using their pain against them. So I don't think that it's so much of a shock. Yeah, it's still shock value, but I do believe that he believes what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's not just saying it to say it. He's saying it because he feels like somebody wronged him. So now I'm gonna get at you. The same way he started talking about all the Cardi stuff, and he was so mad that they took him off Cardi's album. So now he's flipping all on them. And he got mad at everybody. Everybody he talked about was mad at him for or had a conversation with him about why you wearing that red hat? Why you supporting that? You out here looking crazy. I don't like, why did you say this? Or even when he talked about Ty Dolla $ign, he said, Ty Dolla $ign said, look, I have to do something because they're on my back. He said, okay, that's cool. Just say Kanye's a racist. I'm not. And he said that when he put his Twitter statement out, he didn't say that. He reworded it into
But
something else.
I feel like if he would have said that anyways, Kanye would have still held something. Kanye
No,
right now just like he just want to attack whoever he can,
Yeah, but I don't feel like
regardless of
I
what they've
don't.
done, what they said, they didn't say, what they. Right now, he just feels like it's the world against Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like everybody that Kanye's attacking, he felt attacked against.
But he's done shit that
Well,
he
I'm not
deserves to be
but I'm-
attacked for. You know what I mean?
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm
Mhm.
not saying that Kanye has done no wrong or
Yeah.
Kanye is right about what he feels. I'm just saying that everybody he's going against, he feels a certain way, and that's why he's doing it. So
Unfortunately, that's everyone he's ever contacted. Any kind of industry he's been involved in, the fashion, the music, everything, he feels like they wronged him. Even if he failed at doing it, he's gonna look to blame someone else.
It's like even when he's talking about Kim, right? Like, and then
His
academics
marriage.
is like, well, you chose to
yeah.
be with her. You chose to have kids with her. You chose, you know what I mean? These are your decisions.
Right.
You know what type of people they were before you know,
Yeah,
got
no, for
mixed
sure.
up with them. Like, come on, you put yourself in these positions.
Yeah, for
Like-
sure. But even that goes back to the people that he feels like wrong. Like, so even like he's talking to people that has had something to say about him, or Kim tried to keep the kids away from him, not invite him to the kids' birthday parties and stuff like that. He had to find out the address from Travis Scott. He just pulled up anyway.
I mean, he could
But he
have
be-
his own party with his kids too.
Yeah, and he'd be flipping out. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
he'd
Like,
definitely be flipping out.
Like, come
He'd
on, man.
definitely be
This is
flipping
a.
out.
I guarantee she gonna have a kids party. He gonna come and he gonna turn it into something.
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, so you do
For
your
sure.
thing.
Oh, I'm definitely not inviting.
I do my thing. You ain't coming, Yay. Sorry.
No,
I send you some videos, and you can enjoy the videos.
Ye is definitely not invited to the party. Not at all,
No.
bro. Not at all. Especially you don't know what outfit he gonna wear.
For real.
You saying, but you saying that this?
Daddy,
okay.
did you bring the clown
Look.
outfit? Nah, I ain't got no clown outfit. I got something better for you.
If it's anything that I seen out of that interview that I would say purely is probably off of some shock value, the only thing that I seen where he didn't feel like wronged by a person or whatever, I felt like he was just doing it for shock value. Did you see what he was wearing before he put on the Klan's outfit?
that shirt
Yeah, it
with
was a Diddy shirt. It was a Sean
Yeah.
John shirt.
It was Sean John. And then you see how he was talking about Diddy, which
like that's his brother.
which he did have. He even had some points in bringing Diddy up because he said, all right, y'all want to lock Diddy up, and because that video came out, and it came out at a convenient time because y'all just want to get rid of this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So you put out this Cassie video, which y'all probably had for years already, but it was such a convenient time y'all put it out. Okay, he's a woman beater. Okay, but so is Cardi. Cardi beat up a woman, but y'all don't say nothing about that. So he did bring up like certain biases that there are in the industry. It's like you only care about people up until a point, and then once you're ready to get rid of them, then you'll get rid of them. That's why he was bringing up the Drake and Kendrick thing, because he's like,
But a lot of these guys, you getting into that industry, right? And you getting into those positions, you know what you're doing to get into those positions, and you know what they gonna do to you if you go against them.
The fact that we're talking about Diddy makes this very uneasy.
And that's why I give it to the independent artist who makes it, and they ain't gotta deal with none of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, 'cause
yeah.
you once you get yourself involved in that, they
Losing-
got you by the nutsack. That's it.
Mhm.
They got you. You know what I mean? They as soon as you turn their back, it's the little flick of the switch, boom, you done. You done. You
Yeah.
done. You know what I mean? They just
Mhm.
sitting back there orchestrating all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta play by their rules.
You got to play ball or they'll replace you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And they'll do it at any time they want to. Whenever they feel threatened, whenever they feel whatever. All right, time to take them. It's like playing Battleship, right? It's like,
Yeah.
you know, all right, boom. All right, you gone, got your ship. You know, who's next?
wait till they try to take over this podcasting space. You already see some of them trying.
Oh, yeah.
It got vans and stuff.
Mhm.
Mystery vans.
Mystery. Scooby Doo ass dudes.
All right. I think we wrap it up on this, man.
Yeah.
Do we have any segments? We got a kid again segment.
Man, I don't know. It seemed like we've been like
we
covering
kinda-
like kid again
yeah,
stuff.
The whole
and-
thing been kid again.
Yeah, yeah. But let me see. Yeah, no, I think we touched it. What's one movie that like really scarred you as a kid watching?
Kids.
Scarred.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Kids,
say
bro.
that was like
That was like
I can't even believe I watched that movie.
I
as
was
a-
like, what is
Yeah.
damn, like this is crazy, bro. Am I even supposed to be watching this? And we weren't.
I got the DVD at home. I gotta hide that thing because I don't ever want my kid to see that.
Yeah, that's wild.
But
That's wild. I think that's the ultimate one.
Yeah, Rosario Dawson. That was the first time
Shout out to Rosario,
I.
man.
Yeah,
I saw this alien movie called Fire in the Sky when I was way too young.
Fire in the Sky. Does that sound familiar?
I haven't seen that.
Isn't that?
It was about an alien abduction. And they had this one scene where the aliens were like trying to put this little needle inside dude's eye.
Mm.
Scarred me.
Mm.
I was like, needle in eye. Me and my brother used to be like, I'm gonna put a needle in your eye. I'm like, shit. That's like the worst thing that could happen to you.
What's another one?
The Human Centipede.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't even want to see that. Just off the cover, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's wildin'.
It scarred me also. When the
Really?
little chicken came out of the egg, I was like, I can't look at.
Poltergeist scared
Dead
me as a
birds.
kid.
That's the one.
The original one.
Is that the true story one?
The one with the TV.
No, I've never seen that one.
Half of the night, Caroline.
Mm-mm.
And then that little clown like spinning in the room and
I don't remember Poltergeist like that.
Nah.
I know I seen it before, but I don't remember it. I think I just watched it one time way back in the day, and that was it. I don't
was
even
a
remember
kid, man.
nothing
That
from
was
that.
like that movie kind of scarred me there.
The Exorcist was the one that I was thinking about with the girl. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
based
Oh,
on
no,
a true
yeah,
story,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the girl's head spinned around. And she
Well,
was falling
a
out.
lot of those kid actors that starred in those movies like that, those horror films, ended up having a lot of experiences afterwards. You know,
Man, that's crazy.
yeah.
Yo, speaking of the Exorcist, they came out like with a newer age Exorcist, but it was a TV series. It was on FX or something, or on Fox or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Is FX Fox? I think it's different.
It's
But I think
different.
it's on Fox.
FX is its own thing.
But it was based in Chicago.
Oh really?
Yes, they had like
Oh, yeah,
they
it's
had
called The
like 2
Exorcist.
seasons. Yeah, they
Yeah.
had like 2 seasons. It was dope, bro.
Really?
Super dope. Yeah, super dope.
Like on some like scary dope or like
Well, it's The Exorcist, so it's following that same path
okay.
of The Exorcist. So you have exorcisms and stuff like that. I wouldn't watch it with your kids.
No. Come on, Ethan. Let's sit down and watch The Exorcist.
But if your girl don't mind scary movies and stuff, like it's
Yeah.
a nice watch.
my wife will only watch scary movies if it's daytime.
Yeah.
And then I think I mentioned we got to watch like a cartoon or something afterwards. You know?
Yeah.
Wash that bad flavor out of your eyes.
And she don't like movies, like scary movies with kids.
Yes. After you have kids, that shit just kind of like ruins
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's like, man, that's
Well,
gonna traumatize
this
me.
kind of got like some kids exorcism stuff in there.
Or like like the spiritual stuff. Like,
Yeah,
kinda freaks her out too.
This is spiritual.
And
this is-
like that, man. No, you know what creeped me out was like the Nun.
Oh my god,
Oh,
bro.
man, that was some freaky. I don't get scared much. Like when I was a kid, I was scared. I was scared of clowns.
Yeah.
And but like I kind of, I grew out of my fears and all that stuff. And like, me, I used to go into like abandoned places and stuff and all that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I call up the homies like, hey, who want to go with me and explore this, abandoned factory, abandoned hospital, this and that.
And I was always down.
Yeah.
Do you take a camera with you and record some of this, or you
Yeah,
just
we
explore?
still got footage. I think it's on Vimeo or something that footage
yep.
that we did. Like, and we experienced some stuff
Yeah,
inside
that
that
was
place.
crazy.
Like,
That
it
was
was called
wild.
the Doctor's Hospital in Hyde Park,
Yep.
and they had closed down for I think it was like insurance fraud or something like that. And I found it on I forgot what site it was. It's like this photo website. I forgot what it was called. And they would post pictures of like people that went exploring. So I remember hitting up a dude. I'm like, "Hey, where's this at?" And he's like, "Oh, it's in Hyde Park." And and I'm like, "Oh, cool." So I started looking it up, Googling whatever. Found it. I was like, "Man, let's go up there. You down?" Like, "Yeah, let's go." I want to see because a lot of times they board them up. You know what I mean? Or they put those metal things over
Boy,
the
was
windows.
it boarded.
Dude, we scouted it, right? We walked
We
around.
thought we wasn't gonna get in, bro.
There was no way. It was like these metal things over the windows and stuff. So then we walk over to I think it was like the backside of it or something. And,
Yeah.
and we were about to leave.
Yup.
We were about to leave. And then we
How
looked.
many of y'all was it? Just y'all two?
Just
Yeah.
us two. Yeah. Us two and a camera. And I remember we looked and I was like, wait a minute. That door open? I was like, we seen it like a little cracked open. So we looking, I think a cop had went by, right? So we just kind of like played off like we were walking. And then once the cop left, we went back and it was open. It was a just one door just open. So we went up in there. We started exploring. Boom, boom, boom. We got lost, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because it's all dark in there. And they had lower levels. We looked down there. We're like, we're not going down there.
Did y'all take flashlights or anything?
No, we didn't. Just the phones. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and back then those phones weren't even. You know,
It wasn't
they didn't
even
have,
bright like
strong-
that. And it was water everywhere,
Yeah.
bro.
As soon as you said that, I started picturing like this drip, drip, drip.
No,
little
that's what you're hearing.
Yeah, bro.
But then we're walking through there and we hear like glass breaking. Right?
Oh, hell
Like,
no.
But this is coming from like downstairs. It's pitch black. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
pitch
we were
black.
gonna go down there because we went down levels and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we're like, do we go down there?
Another
and we
one?
looked and we're like,
Hell no.
no.
Hell no, bro.
So we walk back. We're walking, and I remember we went through this one space,
and you felt that draft.
We're inside, right? We're
Damn.
inside. We both felt this draft just hit us. We were like,
Yo, that
"You
was
feel
definitely
that?"
a ghost.
He's like, dude, it got cold right there, just in that spot. Got cold, and then we heard some screaming.
Yep.
from downstairs.
Shit. Oh no.
We're like, it's time to go.
Yep.
It's time to go.
He's out of
It's
there.
ti- we couldn't
He's
find
out of
our
there.
we couldn't find our way out, dude.
oh hell no.
We just kept walking around. We kept like going in like circles and stuff.
fuck. Y'all
So
running? Are y'all like legit running, trying to escape?
We're just kind of walking with some little speed to us.
Yeah, just
But
kind
at
of
that
panicking,
point-
heavy breathing and
At that point, it's like we were like, man, did we just pass this area?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Then
So
we
now
started
we trying
marking
to, yeah,
You
we-
started marking shit like in the movies?
yeah.
yeah,
like, all
we
right,
trying to
arrow
figure it
this
out.
way.
What if somebody came back and boarded that thing back up
Oh man,
before we got out of there,
Damn, that would have been fucked up.
That would've been
stuck in
salty,
there. We
bro.
been dead.
bro? Because it was like legit no way to get up out.
That
of
was
there,
the
bro.
only spot, so we didn't remember how to get back
Damn,
to
that
that
was
spot.
dangerous as hell.
Yeah, it was another. Eventually, after the marking and all that, we found our way out. But yeah, that was a crazy.
That sounds like a
experience,
like a terrible nightmare movie.
dude.
Y'all have
Yeah.
nightmares about that shit?
Nah.
You have sweet dreams about it?
There was one time we went to this mental hospital that got closed down, and we kind of rolled in that deep.
Yeah, we were on. That's the one we went on the rooftop.
That's the one when the cops came.
yeah.
Y'all got arrested?
No,
Nah.
so it was on what street was that?
Montrose, like
Montrose and some. It was a hospital too, like a crazy.
Yeah, yep. It was like by Montrose and down like by the lakeside.
Yeah. So we went in that one. Then yeah, the cop stopped us on that one. Then we went to another hospital too. It was all hospitals.
Hospitals and cemeteries and stuff.
And I don't know if you were there. Was that was the one when the cop stopped us and asked, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "Oh, are we just riding around getting it?"
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say. I said that, and they're like, "All right, be safe, guys." I was like, "All right, cool, that worked." But we went in there. Remember, there was some people in there.
Yeah.
We started seeing flashlights, and we're like, it was like a security. I think they hired like security or something to watch the place because people were going in there. And we're like, oh, everybody's like getting down because we see the flashlights coming and they walking. And I don't remember what we did. I think we hid, right?
Yeah,
We were hiding
yeah.
because it was just a bunch of like broken glass, different rooms and stuff. So we just hiding, trying to stay quiet, and they just walking by, whatever. But then I remember we went up to the rooftop. And
Yeah,
like, the
yup.
view was like real dope. and
Yeah,
stuff.
that was
Like,
fire. That was
yeah.
fire. But then nothing spooky happened over there.
Nah.
That was a breeze.
And we were pretty deep at that one too.
Yup.
So
yeah. Well,
but
shout out to
yeah, that
our
was-
previous adventures.
one more. We did the forest preserve. I remember.
Damn, y'all just trying to get spooked.
I don't remember if you were with us, but Jacob was with us.
No, I wasn't there that day.
So we went to the forest, right? We're like, oh, let's just walk in the forest
At night.
at night, pitch black. So I wonder if he has that footage.
This is
he,
funny.
He had the camera, right? So we're walking. It's summertime, right? So it's hot. There's mosquitoes.
Mm.
We start walking in there. It's dark. So we're like, oh, cut the lights on. He cuts the lights on, right? So, light attracts the mosquitoes.
Mm.
He puts the lights on his number. Mosquitoes all over it. But then we looked, dude, and we were surrounded by deer.
Oh shit!
So you know how you can see their eyes?
The eyes and their
Damn.
little tail. When we cut the light, we're like, cut the lights. We cut the lights. All we see is like little white things going like this, and it was their tails because they're just like galloping. Boom, boom, boom. We're like, I'm like, oh my God, we get hit by one of these deer. We're
They're gonna
dead,
kick yo
dude.
in the
I'm like-
forehead.
yeah, we got ourselves into some goofy
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
glad I wasn't there for that because I would have been the one to get trampled.
And I was the one always like, hey, let's go here.
Let's see what trouble we can get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good times, good
Good
stories.
times, man.
Sounds like it.
All right, do we have a astonishingly odd fact?
That deer story reminded me of this odd fact that I recently learned about this. It's like a deer, but it's got like a giraffe neck. It's called a Gerenuk. It could go up to like, it could be like 6 feet tall on all fours. So it's a pretty tall animal. But the odd fact about this animal is that it can go its whole life without drinking water.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. It just basically gets the water from like the leaves that it be like eating. So when it comes,
Oh, I've seen those.
yeah, it's like a interesting animal, and it's just odd to hear that it could go its whole life without actually drinking water. And it made me realize that when it comes to these chicks, I'm like a Gerenuk. I ain't thirsty.
Yeah, I think we gotta
Oh
end
my
it.
God, man. I don't know what. Listen, I apologize to our viewers.
Yo, that's gonna be in all the
I mean,
hot rap music right now. Just call me a Gerenuk. I ain't thirsty.
Somebody get this guy. It must be getting late. Yeah.
yeah, he's just tired. Fatigue is setting in.
Yeah. The tequila.
Yeah, Gary, I hope you're still watching. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You in violation, bro? Not this week. Nobody really. Kanye kind of in violation.
Yeah, he's so
Definitely.
Yeah, Kanye kind of in violation. But other than that, we want to shout out our brothers on the podcast that ain't on the podcast today. Chris Ill, Young High Speed. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all back next pod because I'm taking off. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't have just Reap and Javy just sitting there talking to each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to the boys. You
We
dig?
talk about all types of animals.
Yeah. The animal
But-
segment.
Once again, this has been the Astonishingly Odd podcast. I go by the name of Astonish,
Javi.
Your boy Reap.
and we going to catch y'all next week. Keep staying tuned, man. Keep dropping comments. Keep liking, keep subscribing, man. We need y'all now more than ever. We are fully independent, so all y'all likes, all y'all comments, all y'all subscriptions, those really matter. You know what I'm saying? So keep on doing that, and we're going to keep providing the content that we bring each and every week. Monday at 11:30 a.m.
Yes, sir.
You know where to find us.
Yep.
And also, for those that didn't know, we on all audio platforms too. So if y'all listen to podcasts on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Amazon, like wherever y'all listen to your podcast from an audio sense, we on them joints. You know what I'm saying? So
Tune
stay
in.
tuned, man. We got bigger and better things happening. And to be continued. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
The Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Every Monday, 11:30 a.m.